नमस्कार, सत श्री अकाल। क्रिसमस ईव के इस सुनहरे और ब्राइट आफ्टरनून में आपका स्वागत है। हम हैं हैदराबाद में और CCL T10 ब्लास्ट पावर्ड बाय भारतीय सीमेंट का आगाज थोड़ी ही देर में होने वाला है। और हैदराबाद एक खूबसूरत, नहीं एक यादगार, एक हिस्टोरिकल शहर जहां पे ये मुकाबला अक्सर अतीत में भी खेला गया है और आज का मुकाबला बेहद ही रोमांच देने की पूरी गारंटी देता है। और आपको बता दें कि चकाचक भरने वाला है यहाँ का स्टेडियम और ये है आइटिनरी। और आपको बता दें कि बंगाल टाइगर्स बनाम चेन्नई राइनोस का सबसे पहले मुकाबला खेला जाएगा। 10 ओवर हैं एक साइड के पास और देखना यह होगा कि किस टीम में आज कितना है दम। सेलिब्रिटी क्रिकेट लीग, और ये बता दें आपको कि 10 ओवर का मुकाबला हर एक साइड खेलेगी और ये उसूल हैं जिनका पालन करना एक तरह से अनिवार्य है। 10 ओवर पर मैच, 3 ओवर ईच इनिंग्स को पावर प्ले के मिलेंगे और कोई भी बॉलर 2 ओवर से ज्यादा इस इनिंग्स में, एक इनिंग्स में नहीं कर सकता है। और ये भी बता दें आपको कि अगर किसी वजह से मुकाबला ठहर जाता है या एक तरह से रुकावट आ जाती है तो 5 ओवर्स खेलने को मिलेंगे और अगर मुकाबला टाई होता है तो 1 पॉइंट टीम को मिलेगा और 2 पॉइंट जीतने पर। और पहला मुकाबला बंगाल टाइगर्स और चेन्नई राइनोस के बीच में हैदराबाद में है, हम राजीव गांधी इंटरनेशनल स्टेडियम में, और बहुत ही रोमांचक मुकाबला खेलने को मिल सकता है। पर टॉस का क्या नतीजा निकलेगा?
It's toss time, ladies and gentlemen, for this season's CCL T10 Blast. The first two teams facing off against each other, the Bengal Tigers taking on the Chennai Rhinos. I have the two captains here with me. Joy captaining the Bengal Tigers. For the Chennai Rhinos, it's Sham. I have the two co-owners here as well, Mr. Raj Shah for the Bengal Tigers, Mr. Shrikant for the Chennai Rhinos. And for the toss, I've got the coin. Heads is this is tails, so the domination is Joy to toss and Sham to call. Tails is the call, ladies and gentlemen. Heads is what it is, which means that the Bengal Tigers have won the toss. And Joy, what is your team going to do?
We would like to bat first. Yeah.
Think it's going to be a good tactic to put runs on the board on a wicket like this in a game that you're kick-starting the season with?
Yeah, that is what we think. Like, our team Bengal Tigers, we have been, we have been successful, putting on score on the board. So let's see. Let's hope for the best because, this is a new format that we are playing with. It's a 10-over format and, anything can happen. So let's see. I and along with my coach, we decided that we'll be batting first. So let's see what happens from here.
Well, go well, and I hope you put enough runs on the board. Joy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sham, is it a disappointment for the toss that you've lost, or would you have preferred to bowl first?
No, actually we wanted to bowl first, and I'm glad that Joy won the toss and he's taken batting. Thanks to him for giving us the opportunity to bowl first. The entire team said, Sham, if you win the toss, go for bowling, and I think we've got it. And as we see the pitch, it's good, and all the boys are like charged. And the best part is it's T10. So far 6 years we've been playing T20. The format was different, the plans were different, but it's T10. It's first time, the first match, so all are excited. So I guess the best man wins.
Yes, and may the best team win as well. Sham, go well. It's very interesting. I'm yet to meet a captain who, after losing the toss, says that the decision that has been taken is not something that he didn't want to do. Sham's walked down the same path. The quick question now is, will Bengal put enough on the board? Will Bengal Tigers go on and get the runs that are going to be difficult for the Chennai Rhinos to chase? We'll find out in a while.
So the Dapper Dawn, Raman Banot with the toss over there. So these are the teams. The captain Joy has won the toss for the Bengal Tigers and has elected to bat first. 10 overs is all they have to put up a big score. And Sham, the captain of the Chennai Rhinos, being positive and hoping that they will be able to match whatever score is put on the board by the Bengal Tigers. So let me remind you that the Bengal Tigers have won the toss and they have elected to bat. And my name is Vineet Malhotra. A very good afternoon to everyone. And with me, my partner in crime is Mr. Sunil Joshi, former player for India, and of course, a very prominent spinner of his day. Sunil, welcome to the commentary box.
Thank you, Vineet. What a exciting day. It's a new format to the Celebrity Cricket League T10, Vineet. This is exciting to see. Every ball counts, every run counts, isn't it?
Sunil, I was going to ask you, T20 का जो एग्रेशन होता है उसको देख के ही जो पब्लिक होती है चकाचौंध रह जाती है। ये T10 में एग्रेशन क्या लगता है? डबल होगा, ट्रिपल होगा, क्वाड्रुपल होगा?
I think we need to just stand on the chairs. I think we need to find out how they react to the every ball, every run. It's a win-win situation. Every move is a win-win situation, Vineet. It's going to be exciting. I think Christmas Eve, Hyderabad, lovely place, lovely stadium, and lovely match is going to start. And we will look forward for some exciting sixes and some exciting wickets. So all round cricket is a win-win situation.
Sunil, being the phenomenal cricketer that you have been, tell me one thing, keeping the conditions and the pitch in mind, and if we throw in the format, a very short format of 10 overs where you only have 3 overs of power play, even your prominent bowler does not get to bowl more than 2 overs, what kind of a pressure situation are we looking at?
I think we need to control our nerves. Most important thing is whether you bat first or whether you bowl first, we need to control our nerves, then see how it goes. It's easy to probably say for us on the mic, but when you go out in the middle and it's going to be different.
Sunil, what did you make of the captain? He seemed to be very positive that they will be able to put up a good score. Now, considering this very minuscule short format in mind, what kind of a score is actually going to be formidable?
I think it all boils down to the first 3 overs. Vinit Joy seems to be very positive. When he won the toss and straight away he said we would like to bat first. And looking at the wicket, Vinit, I just had a look at the wicket. Wickets looks very hard. So it's going to be a full of runs. Definitely, I think so.
Sunil, what kind of a shots, are we going to be looking forward to today? I mean, T20, we talk about T20, we play the the ODI format and the T20 format, but what kind of shots do you think are going to rain down upon the audience and the opposition in today's match?
I think it's going to be interesting to see how the batsman...
पटाखा जितना छोटा होता है वो उतनी ज्यादा आवाज करता है, तो ये भी छोटा पटाखा है, क्या ज्यादा आवाज आने वाली है इसकी?
नहीं, वो हिंदी में कहावत है विनीत, बंदा बॉल अगर बाहर है तो बंदा बाहर, नहीं तो बॉल बाहर, दोनों में से. I think I try to convince, I'm trying to convey that if you miss the ball, it should hit the stump, or if the ball hits the bat, it should go out of the boundary.
Absolutely, and you did sound a bit like one of my favorite cricketers, Virendra Sehwag, right there. Sunil, tell me another thing. ये जो संगम है क्रिकेट का और फिल्म इंडस्ट्री, एंटरटेनमेंट और लगभग बॉलीवुड का, ये भी एक तरह से एक बहुत बड़ा पटाखा है एंटरटेनमेंट का.
I think this game has brought all these even the celebrities together, Vinny. That itself is a game, shows that why this game is so popular in our country and worldwide. And that's the reason that we have every stage, everywhere there is a game, a cricket, and it's going to be a religion. I would say it's already a religion in India. And coming all the Bollywood stars, all the regional film stars have come together. The big stars have come into this tournament. It's the one passion that is cricket.
This is the 7th season of the CCL, and it has grown from strength to strength. And perhaps some of the players, Sunil, that I saw in the first or the second season, some of them don't even play today, but there are a couple of guys who are still playing. And anybody who's watching this kind of a format for the first time, it'll be hard for them to distinguish between a professional cricketer and an entertainer. Well, even a cricketer is an entertainer, but this is an entertainer who's a cricketer, and there is a cricketer who's an entertainer.
No, it's going to be really interesting, Vinit, as you said, a cricketer who's that's a professional, and here he's an entertainer who's going to get into a different role. I think it's really going to be yes, it's a pressure for him because he's already made interesting roles in the. That's the first ball, and I think it's going to be a good start for the Bengal Tigers.
Well, it's important to note, that since it's a short format, Sunil, the aggression and the body language of the players has to be kept in mind. It's not only a game of physicality anymore. It's a game of nerves, like you said earlier, and it's also a game of spirit. And all of these things do not actually go from strength to strength when you're playing in such hot conditions.
No, absolutely true. The first thing I would appreciate is coming in and bowling right on the target. That's the biggest strength in T10. I think they have really done the homework very well. If you look, oh wow, that's very close. He nearly hit the stumps, I think. It's a pressure. See, every ball, there's so much buzzing over in the 30-yard circle.
Almost, you got it.
Well, let's remind you once again that this is the CCL T10 Blast, which is powered by Bharti Cement, and the captain of the Bengal Tigers, Jay, had won the toss, and he had elected to bat and driven to the covers, but intercepted. Sunil, another question I wanted to ask you was that, format to format, Test became one-day internationals. We had a 60-over game. Kerry Packer, brought in an entire different flavor to it. When the World Cup in '91 was held in coloured uniform. Then came, the T20 revolution. Is T10? I already know the answer to that, but I want to hear it from, a professional cricketer like you. Is T10 the next big thing? And we are actually at the cusp of this great format being a household name in the future.
I think it's going to be wait and watch, Vineet. See, I'm not, trying to, reduce the exciting format of the question, because as a professional, is it going to make it to the Olympics or a Commonwealth game T10? The lot of buzz is going around because we saw the Dubai tournament going through the T10. A lot of professionals and the international cricketers who were part of that team, they're advocating that T10 should be there in the. That's a great shot, and it's an equally stop. He certainly saved 4 runs for his team.
Right, that was the penultimate ball of this particular over. It's the first over. And going by the looks of it and going by the scoreboard, Sunil, they need to work harder. Solely keeping the format in mind. 3 is not a handy number that is going to make anybody in the dugout very, very comfortable. So the end of the first over, 3-0.
Players list.
Welcome back is the Bengal Tigers, who had won the toss and decided to bat. And it's the CCL T10 Blast, which is powered by Bharti Cement, and the scoreboard reads 3 for Zilch. But before we left, Sunil, we were talking about the fact that aggression from the word go is the need of the hour. And perhaps that is something, it being the first game, is negligible right now. What are the odds that, the bowling side can, or the batting side perhaps, can face once the first innings is over?
I think we could see the aggressive shots which we were, discussing in the first over. But hopefully, we might see because since it's a spinner, so probably we might see some aggressive batting, or maybe trying to clear. I think he has a long on fielder he has. So hopefully the batsman, the Tigers, should strike now for a big one.
Only 1 wicket.
Well,
Only this
absolutely.
wicket.
Well, Joy, the captain, maintaining a strike rate of 100, and Indrashish. Well, Joy has just come up with a lofty shot. Let's see who takes the catch, and dropped it. Well, that was a laddu, like we call it colloquially, but it was dropped.
They missed. Still they missed. They got a catch and they got a run out.
Well, this is what you call comedy of errors, but nevertheless a breakthrough for the opposition and the first nail in the coffin for the Bengal Tigers.
I think when batsman hit the shot, he was not looking at the non-striker and the partner. He was looking at the ball, where he could have easily reached home for a single, though his catch missed. I think it's a exciting nerves, which I was mentioning it, Vineet. If you can look at here, the batsman is not realizing that he's going to miss it.
There's a very apt way to put this in Hindi, and I must say that Asman se gira to khujur pe atka. That's exactly what happened. He had a good fortune to being dropped, but then again, a silly mistake and 1 wicket down. All right, there seems to be some confusion. Some resolution needs to be reached because it's still not clear whether he was out or not, and which way did the cookie crumple.
We need to understand whether he's holding the ball before he picks the stumps or he's missing the ball. I think we need, the third umpire is in a
dilemma.
In the center focus of the first game of this CCL T10 Blast. He's into the picture.
Well, actually, when we did say, there is a comedy of errors, it is turning out to be a comedy of errors because perhaps it's the runner who's been dismissed, who's been stumped out. Well,
I think we need to get on with the game. I think we should accept the umpire's decision and move on. I'm sure that the justice has prevailed. They've listened to the umpires and they're going to start the game now.
Well, they're already on a back foot with that kind of a score. I'm sure they couldn't afford to lose a wicket at that point in time. Disheartening for the bowler, but nevertheless, life gives you another chance, and so will this ball and this game, perhaps.
That's the nerves, Vineet, which I was talking. It's going to be interesting, this format and this tournament. We'll look forward for more exciting situations like this.
Well, absolutely. One is supposed to learn from their mistakes, and they will make sure that they don't actually stump out the runner. Well, that's a good shot, but let's see where it's gone through. It's a catch, and once again, lacking nerves of steel and giving in to the aggression from the opposition. They lose their first wicket yet again in less than 7 balls.
That was a brilliant catch taken, Vineet. If you look at the shot, powerful shot mid-wicket, straight into the hands.
Well, perhaps an irresponsible shot right after actually overcoming a calamity of sorts. In the Shees is going back to the pavilion. A well caught catch by Bharat, and of course Ashok with the wicket-taking ball. The CCL T10 Blast powered by Bharti Cement, and we are into the second over. 1 wicket has gone down, and the proceedings that actually followed before that were rather interesting, but nevertheless a great catch and a great wicket by Ashok over there. Like I said, this is a score which seems at this stage to be a little paltry. They need to do better than this, because anything less than 100 is going to give the opposition a psychological advantage, and that is not going to work out when you only have 60 balls to face.
Vineet, if you look at the format of the tournament, T10, that itself is, it's an attacking way of looking at for every batsman. Every ball he played, a dot ball, is going to add a pressure onto him.
Absolutely, and the best part for the Bengal Tigers is that their captain has just, Yusuf rather, has just cracked a sixer, and this comes as a relief.
This was a clean hit, Vineet. I mean, he picked it up very nicely, straight over long on.
Absolutely, and the good news for the Bengal team is that their captain, who seemed rather optimistic and positive about today's chances, is still on the field. But nevertheless, this clean shot was taken by Yusuf, and that definitely will give them a jump start, a boost. A shot in the arm, like they say, perhaps, Sunil.
I think we all need to wait and watch what Yusuf can do. Because the way he cracked the big one, he looks very strong and looks very solid.
Well, absolutely, and they could use a lot of solid. They had won the toss, the momentum was on their side, but a couple of hurdles, if I may call them. Well, that's another clean shot, and that's headed for the boundaries, and it is a boundary, so the over has been concluded by a boundary.
Tigers 14 for 1 after 2 overs, Vinny. That was a good finish of the second over. Yusuf cracked a good slog sweep to mid-wicket, getting his team score to 14 for the loss of 1 wicket. So this is the last over, the power play. Can Yusuf get into strike, or Captain Joy can give strike to Yusuf? This is the only over where he has the field restrictions, where his hands are free to utilize the big ones.
जी बिल्कुल सही कहा आपने सुनील, और एक मैच्योरिटी दिखाने की जरूरत है, एक सहनशीलता और पेशेंस और धैर्य दिखाने की जरूरत है. और ये डगआउट का नज़ारा, फैंस पूरी उम्मीदें लगाए बैठे हैं कि जो मनोरंजन ये फॉर्मेट दे सकता है वो शायद T20 भी ना दे पाए. भविष्य की बात कर रहे हैं अभी हम, नॉस्ट्राडामस बनने की कोशिश करते हैं.
That's absolutely true, Vinny. I mean, the Joy looks very firm. I mean, that we saw the slog sweep from Ashok that went to the boundary. That's a big one. Joy, that's his responsibility, getting a boundary to the team. Tigers moves into 18. Few more balls to go in this over. 4 more to go before the power play finishes. That's a clean shot.
जी बिल्कुल क्लीन शॉट, और एक आक्रामकता, एक एग्रेशन जो पहले 2 ओवर्स में दिखाई नहीं दिया सुनील, वो अब देखने को मिल रहा है. उसकी झलक अब दिखाई दे रही है, और मुझे लगता है इसके बाद जो बैटिंग भी आने वाली है वो भी इससे सीख ले सकती है. It's exemplary at this point in time.
I think we need what happened in the second over. The interesting, I think the captain has made it mind clear that he needs to get his runs. I thought it was close to the wide. Just went over the wide line, Vinit.
That's exactly what I thought, but umpire's call and players' luck.
You're not the umpire, I'm not the umpire, I'm not the bowler, you're not the bowler.
Well, from here on, it may be an uphill task for the Bengal team, because they only have about 7 overs to crack up. Well, that was a good ball, Sunil.
That's a good dot. This stage, power play, dot ball, very important.
The batsman struggling.
Kalairasan is bowled well, Vinit, this for his 2 overs. Nice, easy action, hit the right line,
Struggling.
just over the stump. That's a good one.
Well, definitely just 2 more balls to go in this over, and that's been lofted up, and let's see what becomes of it. And falls short of the fielder, and perhaps they go for just a single.
I think Joy missed the opportunity of hitting over the boundary line. If not 6, should have gone for boundary. Full toss, juicy. Nevertheless, fielder also was he close? No, it was not close. Probably would have missed a single as well.
I think that was a good try. Last ball of the over, and last ball of the power play as well. Here's your chance.
Can Joy get a boundary?
So the Bengal Tigers are struggling to put runs on the scoreboard. Power plays are over. Let me remind you that this is the CCL T10 blast powered by Bharti Cement. And 3 overs have passed us by. The score is 19 for the loss of 1 wicket. And like we said, the aggression is yet to come by in this shortest format of cricket. And we are in Hyderabad. And their shutterbugs are trying to capture the glamorous action that is yet to be seen in today's match. But nevertheless, Sunil, a couple of those shots by the captain, Joy and Yusuf, were exemplary. And they perhaps, like I said, will motivate the rest of the batting lineup to save some grace.
Definitely, Vineet. You know, the way Yusuf has come up and hit that 6 and a boundary. We see here the coach managing his bowlers, planning for the remaining 7 overs.
I'm sure you can relate to that, Sunil.
But absolutely, Vineet, you're spot on.
Well, the clock is ticking and the wickets are not ticking. Well, that's a good news for the Bengal Tigers. And the captain being on the field is reassuring and at the same time entertaining too, because the kind of shots that we have seen through Joy have been good efforts. Some of them have been converted and some of them could need some more spunk.
I think Joy looks pretty settled for a single here. It's putting Ashok on spot of trying to get his team's scores like a machine.
It's a sunny day and it doesn't get hotter than this in Hyderabad during this time of the year, and it's Christmas Eve, Sunil, so both the teams will be trying to register runs on the board as well as come up with a victory so that they can at least go back home and find Santa Claus right next to the Christmas tree with a big box which says, "You won."
Absolutely, Vineet. That's such a lovely day today. Christmas Eve, presents and presents if you win. Oh, he got a wicket there. Ashok getting Yusuf cleaned up. Oh, Joy. Was it Joy or Yusuf? No, I think it was Joy, the captain. Tigers lost the captain of the team.
Well, the joy and the sheen of the Bengal Tigers has evaporated because of that brilliant bowling effort. And let's relook at that again. And the off stump has almost gone for a walk, Sunil.
Absolutely, Vineet. I was just mentioning, look at that dance. Look at that smart dance. My goodness.
Well, that's the entertainment that we don't get to see when professional cricket is on.
Absolutely. Professionals are not meant to be entertainers.
They're entertainers in their own right, and the captain has walked back to the dugout, and it's not good news. He was looking... All right.
विनीत मैं आपको हिंदी में बता रहा था बॉल स्टंप पे लगा बंदा बाहर बॉल बैट पे लगा बॉल बाहर which has happened
जी बहुत ही एप्ट एनालॉजी कहेंगे इसको जो आपने दी है और एक जहन में एक ही पिक्चर पेंट कर देता और अच्छी गेंद सुनील
perfect angle that's his look at this confidence of his bowler.
Cut it, yeah,
I think Ashok has been bowling really well. End of the over, 21 for 2, Bengal Tigers.
Yeah, only spinners, guys. Come on. Sweeping shots, no?
शहर हैदराबाद टूर्नामेंट है CCL T10 ब्लास्ट विच इज पावर्ड बाय भारती सीमेंट और 10 ओवर खेलने को मिलेंगे और अपने 5वें ओवर का आगाज कर रहे हैं अब बंगाल टाइगर्स जिन्होंने अभी 2 विकेट गंवा दिए हैं और सिड और यूसुफ अभी क्रीज पर हैं। शाम चेन्नई राइनोस से अपना जलवा बिखेरने के लिए क्रीज पर आ गए हैं। देखिए स्कोर तो बहुत ही हताश है। इस स्कोर के चलते मुझे नहीं लगता है कि ये 75 तक भी पार कर पाएंगे। सुनील
Vinit, it's very difficult, from here Bengal Tigers can get a decent score of maybe 75 or 80 after 21 for 2 or 4 overs. And we have a new bowler, Santanu. I think this is a great, move by CCL Governing Council, getting into T10 Blast. That's a good move, new innovations. I think there's a lot of thought process has gone into it and they made it happen. Fantastic.
बहुत ही बेहतरीन शॉट और इंटरसेप्ट कर लिया। सुनील, एक कप्तान की अब नीति क्या रहेगी कि जिस तरीके से उन्होंने अभी ये मोमेंटम हासिल किया है और जो मुश्किल से हासिल किया है उसको अब मेंटेन कैसे करके रखेंगे? वो क्या चल रहा होगा उनके जहन में इस वक्त?
I think at this stage, the Rhinos captain just want to make sure that he has more number of dot balls and couple of singles. Nothing more than that from his bowlers.
जी और ये वाइट का इशारा दिख गया और ये अच्छी खबर है बंगाल के लिए क्योंकि रन बल्ले से तो आ ही नहीं रहे हैं, बॉलर से तो आए।
I thought he was not going to give wide, but he gave.
जी और गंभीरता और ये कोशिश करी उठाने की बल्ले को, पर जैसा कि मैंने कहा गंभीरता, परिपक्वता, ये सब ऐसी चीजें हैं जो अभी इनकी बल्लेबाजी में नजर आनी चाहिए। पर अभी भी मुझे थोड़े सहमे लग रहे हैं बंगाल टाइगर्स। जाहिर सी बात है सुनील, अपने कप्तान को गवा दिया है और पहला ही मुकाबला है, तो ये भी कह सकते हैं कि एक एलिमेंट ऑफ रस्टीनेस has dawned upon them.
Absolutely. Can he give this wide? No. I thought he was going to give this wide. He didn't. But Vineet, मेरे को लगता है आप काफी दिनों से, सालों से आपसे मिल रहा हूँ मैं, मेरे को लगता है आप हाल ही में आप सिद्धू जी से कब मिले थे?
जी जब मैं खाली होता हूँ तो मैं अपने फोन पर ही आजकल सिद्धू जी के वीडियोस देखता हूँ और आप उनकी तरह खेलते हैं।
At this stage, I think Rhinos, they are bowling more dot balls. Vineet, I think Tigers need to get onto the Rhinos and run.
Well, in a fight between Rhinos and Tigers, well, that's a wide, and that's good. Runs coming off again through the medium of bowlers. पर जैसा मैं कह रहा था कि जब इन दो दिग्गज जंगल के प्राणियों के बीच में लड़ाई होती है, राइनोसरस और टाइगर के बीच में, तो एक उत्साहित मनोरंजन का जो जलवा होता है,
होना चाहिए,
वो कब देखने को मिलेगा?
That's a good one. A Tiger has finally cracked it. Vineet, I think he has listened to you, Vineet. That's a good one. Good shot on pull to finish the over. 29 for 2 after 5 overs. Bengal Tigers.
$29 for 2. Bengal Tigers, not a great start for them. 5 overs gone. Set on 1. Yusuf is going to play a major role here. Seen him earlier as well. Yusuf is aggressive. Going to be a change in bowling now. Not the star that Bengal Tigers wanted early on. Chennai Rhinos, they have done well in the CCL. The league that started way back in 2011. They have won 2 titles so far. Chennai Rhinos, Saran Kumar is going to be a spinner now in operation. Bengal Tigers, the only thing that worries me, Raman, is that the batting hasn't really fired in the last 3 or 4 seasons, what I've seen of them. So this is going to be a test for them here. Although the conditions are pretty good. It's a quick outfield as well at the Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium. But really, somebody has to anchor one end up. It's T10, we all know that. But still, somebody has to just stay at the crease, occupy the crease as well. Oh, good delivery, good line as well from Saran. The ball just straightening with the arm.
Absolutely right, Ajay.
You got him, almost, you got him.
But now that you've already seen 5 overs go by, this should be taken, but it isn't. Single there. Takes Sid to the non-strikers end. Should have been taken, this catch at long on.
Yeah, went straight up to him there. Went straight to him, just messing that one up. Oh dear, oh dear. That's once again played in the air. This time falling in no man's land. And that's going to be a 4 as well. One bounce over the ropes. Good strike there. Exactly what Yusuf can do so well.
Well, he's living up to his name, isn't he? Yusuf. He's reached 20 with that boundary. Just sliced it over that extra cover region. Got it over the infield. One bounce and over. That's handy batting. That's what's required. That's the need of the hour now. 20 of just 12 deliveries. A strike rate of 166.7. Change in the field though, and it's on the onside.
It's a wicket for you, Sharan.
The boundary creamed through extra cover. 3 boundary riders there in the deep. It's going to be the man at deep mid wicket is going to come in. And the fumble will allow for 2. But there should have just been a single. You wanted the outfielder to attack the ball. He was really pinned at the boundary rope. That's the bench for the Bengal Tigers for you. Lost a couple of wickets, but still looking very exuberant.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the next 2 batsmen padded up. Once again, going for the big one. Getting probably a bit of bat there as well. End of the 6th over, 36 for 2. Match number 1 of the CCL T10 blast powered by Bharti Cement. Chennai Rhinos utilizing 4 bowlers so far, 2 wickets for Ashok. The only successful bowler. Shandu bowling 1 over, conceding 8 runs. Saran bowling 1 over, conceding 7 runs. The dot balls are important here. How many dot balls you have? Ashok bowling 7 dot balls so far.
In all, 6 overs and you had 20 dot balls. So matlab, almost 3.5 overs have been dot deliveries that have been bowled out of 6. और इसी वजह से अजय, the score is reading 36 for 2.
Yeah, कहीं ना कहीं यहाँ से उभरना होगा. और अगर ये जो सतह है जो हम देख रहे थे, मैं और सुनील जोशी नीचे गए थे, रमंडा बहुत बढ़िया विकेट नजर आ रही है. ठोस विकेट है, हार्ड है ये विकेट. थोड़ी एक सतह पे घास भी है, तो बाइंडिंग काफी बढ़िया है. और आज ये नहीं भूलना होगा, 4 मुकाबले होने हैं, एक के बाद एक.
But there are these cracks there, the grass binding the wicket, binding the surface, holding the surface together. But as the day wears on, we just might see the crack just opening up a tad. And maybe the last match of the day might just see a little more for the spinners. Santanu starting a fresh over. There's a boundary rider there. Just going to keep them down to a single.
Lovely, Sonu, very good concentration. You got a wicket.
Well, I tell you what, he's trying to use a lot of power, but just not timing on that occasion. Trying to clobber the ball up into the Shivlal Yadav pavilion. Coming down the track this time, that's a much better timing. That exactly his partner, what he was trying there. But Yusuf, well, he's got a very good blade and he's got some powers in his arms as well.
And the supporters are happy, and why not? Bowled this one seam up, Shantanu, but it was in the slot. And Yusuf using that bottom hand. Clean strike from maximum. 28 of only 15 balls for Yusuf. That's more of the T10 stuff for you.
Once again shuffling a bit, once again powering it on the onside. This time just picking one run. Good effort as well by the man at long gone. Just settling for one more run there. Yusuf moving on 29. 29 of just 16 deliveries. Sid on 3. A lot of talk going on. I don't know how much strategy you can make in this format. The time is so short, really.
Just a solitary over can change things around, and maybe this could be that watershed over for the Bengal Tigers. Another boundary, maximizing the scoring here. Yusuf is getting on with it, and there's Sid is joining the party as well.
कहते हैं ना, खरबूजे को देख के खरबूजा रंग बदलता है, और यहाँ पे सिड यूसुफ को देख के थोड़ा सा उनमें विश्वास जाग रहा है. कोई खराब गेंद नहीं थी, अगर आप देखें लाइन जो थी वो काफी बढ़िया थी. ऑस्ट्रम के बाहर थोड़ा बल्ला खोला, दिशा दी गेंद को, और जैसे आप कह रहे थे रमन, एक महंगा ओवर यहाँ पे आता हुआ 12 रन आ चुके हैं 4 गेंदों में, और इसी की दरकार थी बंगाल टाइगर्स को.
पर अभी खत्म नहीं हुई है बात, 2 बॉल और बाकी है. मैक्सिमाइज करके इसको एक 20 रन का ओवर क्या बना सकती है बंगाल टाइगर्स. वो गेम चेंजिंग ओवर बन सकता है. अभी एक मोमेंटम वाला ओवर है, पर इसे गेम चेंजिंग ओवर बना सकते हैं अगली 2 बॉल्स पे कम से कम 2 बाउंड्रीज लेकर. कॉटन बॉल चांस, that's just gone a begging there. चलिए 1 रन मिला. बंगाल टाइगर्स के लिए अच्छी बात है कि यूसुफ वापस स्ट्राइक पे.
शांतु की जो सोच है वो यही है कि ऑस्ट्रम के बाहर गेंदबाजी करे, क्योंकि ऑन साइड पे दोनों काफी स्ट्रांग है, काफी सक्षम है. जो आप कॉटन बोल्ट की बात कर रहे थे, गेंद ट्रैवल कर रही थी, प्रयास किया था, एक हाथ निकाला था. ये कई बार इस लेवल पे बहुत कठिन रहते हैं, ये प्रोफेशनल क्रिकेटर्स नहीं है. फाइन लेग सर्कल के अंदर इस बार कट किया, और थोड़े आगे गिरती हुई गेंद. ओवर की समाप्ति 49 पे 2. Yusuf on 29, Sid on 8 of 9 deliveries. Joy and Dirshish back in the hut. Manti and Sandy still to come. Those are the 2 players I'm looking forward to.
Absolutely, Ajay. I know you're looking forward to seeing Sandy pad up and go out there. He does love to tonk a few lofty blows, doesn't he? Sandy used to keep wickets as well for the Bengal Tigers for a few seasons.
But I tell you what, that's the pair that's really done well for Bengal Tigers, with the ball, with the bat. They're really very handy customers. That's the reason they are slated in the middle order as far as the batting order is concerned for Bengal Tigers. Sandy can really tonk the ball hard. But now, just 3 overs left from here. That means 18 legal deliveries.
Yes, let's put it in that perspective. 18 balls. How many runs can you get? At least 2 per ball. You look at 36. Saran is back in action. Just keep them down to a single at long on.
Back up.
पर अच्छी बात यह कि यूसुफ स्ट्राइक पे, अशोक की अच्छी फील्डिंग पर यूसुफ स्ट्राइक पे हो तो मैक्सिमाइज ज्यादा कर पा रहे हैं स्ट्राइक को. स्ट्राइक रेट देखिए 29 runs 17 balls में.
With the last single coming, the 50 up as well, and this is played very fine. That's a deft touch, a bit of cheeky shot as well, but the result goes in favor of the Bengal Tigers. They're exactly what they want. Just picking up the length very quickly. Gets into good position there, Yusuf. He's really improvising pretty well. Not an easy shot to play. Just shuffling across, playing very nicely. Just trying to play it very fine. Just angling the bat and getting the result he wanted.
third man and fine leg are both up inside the 30-yard circle. So that's the reason why Yusuf looking to use the bowler's pace and go behind the stumps. That should be wide. Wide it is. Another extra run added on. They've crossed the 50-run mark in the 8th over.
Just put it in.
So probably looking to now maximize the scoring here. 3 wides bowled in the innings. Oh, that's a biggie. There's a boundary rider. He won't get there. Another maximum. He does pack a punch when he hits them, does Yusuf. He's moved up to 39 now.
Oh, he's playing a cameo here. That's a very important knock coming from Bengal Tigers. Yusuf once again clobbering. There was a man in the deep, just eluding him. Just going over his head. That's once again nicely powered on the onside. A lot of bottom hand. Almost bowling out of the line of Austin, but nicely picked up on that occasion by Yusuf. And this partnership now worth 40 of 23. And this time the man coming underneath. Oh, missing that one as well. They've dropped a few catches in the deep, and this is one of them.
Are you keeping count, Ajay? I think कम से कम 4 catches drop हुए आज. कम से कम. 42 of 24. The partnership for this third wicket. Oh, he shuffled all the way across. This could be runs here. At least 2. Well fielded. Well done indeed. He miffed a catch earlier, but well, the team management knows that was a very good effort in the deep.
Yeah, surely saving at least 2 runs there. That was once again played very well. This is exactly what happened a couple of balls ago, missing that opportunity. And then a brilliant save. That should have been taken right down his throat. That's the end of the over as well. 65 for 2. So far for Bengal Tigers, Yusuf has been the shining star. 43 of 22 for him. Seda is on 9 of 10. Ater was gone 3 extra, 65 for 2. Just getting a bit of momentum in the last few overs. Bengal Tigers are exactly what they wanted. Match number 1.
Ajay, 29 runs in the last 2 overs. So 12 deliveries yielding 29. And that's why the momentum's come into this innings. 12 more deliveries remain. How many can Bengal get? You look back at the last few seasons of CCL, Ajay, that we've covered. The T20 format, this side at times struggled to bat out the full 20 overs, get big runs on the board. But T10, I think, is a format that suits their style of batting.
या बिल्कुल सही कहा, क्योंकि जितने कम ओवर है ना, फिर आपके चांसेस उतने बढ़ जाते हैं. खासकर जैसे हम पहले भी कह रहे थे, ये जो बैटिंग क्रम है बंगाल टाइगर्स का, थोड़ा संघर्ष किया है. कुछ उनके समर्थक आए हुए हैं. हमेशा हर जो पहला मुकाबला रहता है बहुत अहम रहता है, क्योंकि आप वो जीत दर्ज करना चाहते हैं, वो मोमेंटम गेन करना चाहते हैं शुरू के मुकाबलों में. और हर टीम को रमन 2 मुकाबले खेल रहे हैं. 6 टीम्स हैं, तो 2 मुकाबले रहेंगे लीग फेज में. तो अगर अच्छी शुरुआत मिलती है, फिर मौका रहता है जो फाइनल है, जो कल होगा, उसमें क्वालिफाई करने का.
Let's break it down. 6 teams, 2 matches each. You've got to try and win at least one of the 2 to keep yourself in the hunt, to make it to the, to the playoff. Uday Kumar, पहला ओवर है उदय के लिए. और ये लीजिए, थर्ड मैन अंदर, फाइन लेग अंदर 30 गज के दायरे के. इसलिए एक्सपेक्टेशन भी थी कि बॉल ज्यादा स्टंप्स की लाइन में ही डाली जाएगी.
मुझे लगता है सोच रही है कि थोड़ा सा शफल कर रहे हैं, तो यही सोच कर रहे हैं कि आप मिडिल स्टंप पे विकेट गेंदबाजी करें. उदय कुमार अपना पहला ओवर डालते हुए अच्छी शुरुआत की है. 2 गेंदों में केवल 1 रन अभी तक. इस बार आ गया है, पर ये अलग शैली के बल्लेबाज है. ये छोड़ने वाले नहीं यूसुफ. इस स्ट्रोक के साथ अब 49 पे पहुंचे. अब बेहतरीन पारी खेलते हुए स्थिरता प्रदान की है इस इनिंग्स में यूसुफ ने. 49 केवल 23 गेंदों में.
T10 format में solidity along with stroke play. That's the combination that Yusuf has provided. This was hit as clean as a whistle. Almost as if he was telling the fielders, go fetch. That's one lot that's happy, and you know exactly who they're supporting. Is that going to be 50? Yes, it's going to go for 450 for Yusuf with that boundary. And a knock of 53 of just 24 deliveries. Take a bow. Yes, that's exactly the idea. Well played, Yusuf.
Well, it's been a very good innings. He's really played some lovely, attractive shots all around the ground. He's just seen a strike rate as well, around 221 from Yusuf. 53 of just 24, getting to his 15th style as well with the boundary. Expensive over, started off well, Uday Kumar, but then conceding a 6 and then a 4.
Well, an appeal of leg before isn't really cutting much ice with the umpire.
It's going to be interesting how he got to that 50. Once again, just improvising, almost picking the delivery from also the line of off stump, playing it on the onside. Applauded, appreciated by his teammates. They do realize the importance, and this time played on the onside. Once again, a terrific strike. Another 6 to end the over. 82 for 2.
The last 6 deliveries remain in the innings. Bengal Tigers 82 for 2 in 9 overs, thanks to that 59 unbeaten by Yusuf. That's come off just 26 balls. In the last 3 overs, they've scored 13, 16 and 17 runs. So unbelievable stuff here. The inaugural match of the CCL T10 Blast, powered by Bharati Cement. And you got the final over coming up, and it's going to be the captain who's going to come on and bowl. Sham is going to bowl the final over of the innings. It's going to be his first over.
Yeah, certainly this innings surely is gained momentum thanks to Yusuf. He's on 59. Sid is going to be on strike. A lot of support here for both the sides. Just doing a bit of warm up there. Sham probably just trying to assess what the batsman was trying initially against him.
Again, I'll repeat, fine leg, third man, both up. Just got to try and keep the ball as straight as possible, in line with the stumps. Single should do the Bengal Tigers just fine. क्योंकि होगा ये कि यूसुफ आएंगे स्ट्राइक पे और मैक्सिमम बॉल्स इस स्टेज पे आप यूसुफ को चाहते हैं स्ट्राइक पर रहें.
या बल्कि सिड फिर ही प्रयास कर रहे थे कि शायद वापस आ जाए. यूसुफ ने कहा आप वहीं रहिए, मुझे थोड़ा खेलने दीजिए क्योंकि केवल 5 गेंदें शेष हैं. देखते हैं कितना लाभ उठा पाते हैं, कितना फायदा उठा पाते हैं इन 5 गेंदों का. यूसुफ फिलहाल स्ट्राइक पे शफल कर रहे हैं और ये उनकी एक फेवरेट शॉट रही है. इस बार गेंद वही है लगभग. और एक मौका था रमन 1 रन लेने का, पर चाहत यही है, सोच यही है कि एक बाउंड्री मिले किसी तरह.
मुझे तो ऐसा लगा कि अजय अगर बॉल छोड़ देते तो वाइड दे दी जाती. वाइड बॉल थी, काफी बाहर थी ऑफ स्टंप के.
पर कभी क्या होता है रमन, आप कैरेड अवे हो जाते हैं. जब आप टाइम कर रहे हैं, आपके रन भी आ रहे हैं, आप शॉट भी लगा रहे हैं हर दिशा में, थोड़ा कैरेड अवे हो जाते हैं.
Sliced away. This could be more runs here. It's landed in no man's land. They'll come back for 2. The good part again is that Yusuf's back on strike.
That's again a very good shot as well. Not an easy shot to play, just over the cover area, just managing a couple of runs. More importantly for the Tigers, Yusuf is back on strike. Decent over so far from Sham, bowling the last over of this innings.
Wide. ये पहली बॉल थी अजय जहां पर थोड़ा सा कंधा डाल के पेस से गेंद करने की कोशिश करी. पहली 3 बॉल्स he was just not imparting any pace on the ball.
और यही होता है ना, कई बार आप अच्छी लय में हो या फिर आप ज़्यादा कई बार एक्सपेरिमेंट कर रहे हो, फिर आपके लिए वो घटता नहीं जो आप सोच आपकी रहती है। और जैसे आपने कहा थोड़ा कंधे का इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं, थोड़ा वो पैनापन लेके आना चाहते हैं, पर अपनी दिशा से चूके। शवल करते हुए क्रॉस द लाइन, फिर से चूके यूसुफ। तो कुछ डॉट डिलीवरीज आती हुई इस ओवर में। मेरी सोच ये थी कि अगर ये अच्छा ओवर जाता, बंगाल टाइगर्स वो जो 100 का आंकड़ा है क्या उसको छू लेती, पर अब तो कठिन है, अब तो हो ही नहीं सकता। अगर पता नहीं वाइड आ जाए, नो बॉल आ जाए।
नो बॉल्स चाहिए अजय, नो बॉल्स चाहिए, वाइड अकेलों से भी काम नहीं होगा।
जी हाँ वही, और कहीं ना कहीं अगर 2 वाइड आती और 2 छक्के, फिर नतीजा वही है।
आप कैलकुलेट करके बैठे मुझे लग रहा है। चलिए, वाइड नहीं आई पर 4 जरूर आए। थर्ड मैन का खिलाड़ी 30 गज के दायरे में था। आउटसाइड एज फॉर 4। शाम्स नॉट हैप्पी बट he'll have to live with it.
जी हाँ, कप्तान खुश नहीं होंगे क्योंकि आप हमेशा चाहते हैं एक बेटर एफर्ट रहे, फील्ड में आप अच्छा कार्य कर रहे हैं। देखिए क्या घटा यहाँ पे, आप ऑन साइड पे खेलने का प्रयास किया था, एक हाथ से लगभग और मिस फील्ड। ये रन काफी कीमती हो सकते हैं। 90 में पहुंचा बंगाल टाइगर्स, आपका स्कोर। अब अंतिम गेंद आती हुई इस इनिंग्स की।
इनको तो चांस नहीं मिलेगा बैटिंग करने का अनलेस कुछ अलग ही घटे। फिलहाल Yusuf on 65 of 30. That's been the knock that could be the game changer. Partnership of 69 for this third wicket. Was that going to be a wide? There is no signal from the umpire. They just get a bye.
Sharp, please sharp.
Yes, the bye signal by the umpire, which means 10 overs have been bowled. 91 for 2 Bengal Tigers. Yusuf stays unbeaten on 65. 11 unbeaten for Sid. But is this going to be enough, Ajay? That's the big question.
Yeah, Chennai Rhinos, they have a very formidable batting lineup. In the last 24 balls, in fact, Bengal Tigers, they got 55 runs. So that really has the reason they have got to this score of 91 for the loss of just 2 wickets. Just trying to get into a huddle now. Just a bit of strategy as well. Mentioned about Chennai Rhinos. They've already won the title twice as far as CCL goes. And the first game, always important one. But really the star for Bengal Tigers has been Yusuf.
So a handy partnership of 70 for that third wicket. That unbeaten stand between Yusuf and Sid. 65 being contributed by Yusuf. A very handy knock. 5 sixes in fact, and 6 fours in that knock of an unbeaten 65. We've got Vineet who's downstairs talking to Yusuf. Let's hear from the batsman.
Thanks, Raman. I'm here with the man of the moment, Yusuf. Well, he's responsible for saving his team from actually, staring down the barrel. Yusuf, well played. There was a point in the game where it actually seemed that you guys were not going to cross it, even 50 runs. But the way you actually stuck it out in the middle, that was commendable. How did you do it?
No, it's a good wicket to bat on if you, wait and time the ball. Ball is coming onto the bat, but we were trying to overhit it. So that's why our boys were not able to connect it. You're trying to hit it too hard. So if you time it, there are a lot of runs you can score on this wicket.
Did the format of the game actually help your aggression or not?
Not really, but 10 overs is a very short time. It's our first 10 over match. So we didn't know what to do, how to go about it. So, it takes a few games to learn. But we still, I think 92 is a decent score to win. So let's see how it goes.
Right, so that was from Yusuf, the man who's actually made a difference for his team. And it's going to be on to the Rhinos to come with the reply. And I'm sure they will be working out their strategies as we speak. Back to you, Raman.
Thanks, Vineet. 91 for 2. 92 is the target that's been set by the Bengal Tigers. Remember, they won the toss. और इलेक्ट किया था पहले बैटिंग करना. स्टार्ट इतनी अच्छी रही नहीं. जॉय से पहले इंद्रशीष आउट हुए 1 रन बनाकर. जॉय उसके बाद कैप्टन केवल 8 रन बना पाए अजय. But yes, the game-changing knock for Bengal Tigers was Yusuf's knock of 65 not out.
Yeah, 2 wickets for Ashok, the only successful bowler for the Chennai Rhinos. They utilised 6 bowlers in the end. Sham as well bowling the last over, conceding 8 runs. But really the only successful bowler, that was Ashok. exactly how the action panned out, what transpired early on. A few good catches as well. Got an early wicket with the break. They were 4 for 1 at one stage, then 21 for 2. Then this happened. Yusuf, of course, really played well. Got some good hitting by Yusuf. Looking good touch. Drove the ball beautifully, especially on the onside whenever there was an opportunity. And this was the second wicket to fall.
Joy was cleaned up. Again, Ashok, the successful bowler. और यूसुफ को बैटिंग करते हुए देख के अजय लग रहा था कि एक ऐसा बैट्समैन स्ट्राइक पर है जिसकी बैट शेप देखिए. Beautiful arc being created whenever he hit down the ground. The full flow, the flourish, the bat finishing over the shoulder.
और सिट भी पीछे नहीं थे. अगर आप देखें, यूसुफ ने तो कमाल के शॉट्स के लिए इम्प्रोवाइज भी किया और जब मौका मिला जो पूरी ताकत है उसका भी इस्तेमाल किया. पर सिट भी बहुत अहम उनका साथ दे रहे थे. 70 रन की वो शायदारी 38 गेंदों में. वो बेहतरीन स्ट्रोक ले नजर आया. खत्मों का इस्तेमाल किया, चहलकदमी की, जैसे आपने कहा, अच्छी लय में नजर आए. और कुछ मिसफील्ड अंतिम ओवर में जिन्होंने थोड़ा सा और गति प्रदान की बंगाल टाइगर्स की इनिंग को.
तो टारगेट जो चेन्नई राइनोस के सामने है वो है 92 का. 10 ओवर्स में बनाने हैं रन्स. आस्किंग रेट होगी 9.20 रन्स पर ओवर. We'll take a short break and be right back.
All right, it's time for the Carbon Kamal catch, and the Bengal team seems to be poised to take on to this channel, and I can see Mr. Kaushik smiling very nicely and anticipating this particular move. And here we go, the Carbon Kamal catch. They're supposed to hit the ball and supposed to land onto that side of the ground. And can we start now? Guys, are you ready? All right, on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Almost had it. Well, you'll have to give chase to that. Unfortunately, not much of catching done there. There we go. That would require some chase. All right, well, unlucky for everyone. Not a single catch taken. But thank you, Bengal team, and all the best for today's match.
Welcome back. You're watching the CCL T10 Blast powered by Bharti Cement. It's the first match of this tournament being played at the Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium in Hyderabad. It's the Bengal Tigers who are up against Chennai Rhinos. Remember, the Bengal Tigers won the toss, elected to bat first, and in their 10 overs, they went on and scored 91 runs. The target now is going to be 92 for the Chennai Rhinos to get before their innings gets underway. Let's take a look at the carbon Kamal catch that took place in the middle of the innings.
One, let's go. Almost had it. Well, you'll have to give chase to that. Unfortunately, not much of catching done there. There we go. That would require some chase. All right, well, unlucky for everyone. Not a single catch taken, but thank you, Bengal team, and all the best for today's match.
There you had the carbon Kamal catch during the innings break, but Abdullah is now going to be kick-starting the innings for the Chennai Rhinos as they try and chase down 92 to win it. Uday Kumar is partner in this stand for the opening wicket, and to begin bowling for the Bengal Tigers, it's going to be Indrashish. Couldn't do much with the bat, but he'd be keen to make an impact with the ball. In the commentary box, I'm Raman Banot, और मेरे साथ Sunil Joshi, a man who could weave a web around the batsman with his fantastic left arm spin. Now, of course, into a stint with coaching, but I'm enjoying my stint with him in the commentary box.
Thank you, Raman. It's a great to be part of this com box as well. We have some good friends and good cricketers though. Absolutely. Rhinos, can they make it or can they cross the boundary line? Getting 92. The first 3 overs, it's very important, crucial. The power play, how they're going to shape. We'll look forward.
And Sunil, the power play didn't work out very well for the Bengal Tigers, did it? They just lost wickets at regular intervals, didn't get runs on the board. It was thanks to that late powering innings by Yusuf that they got to 91. But here comes the first ball of the innings. Oh, well, if you just let that go, there would have been extra runs for the taking. In the end, it's signalled a no ball, and a very late call of a no ball at that by the umpire.
And still he is not saying it's not a free hit. So what's a no ball now then, Raman?
Well, just a run, and of course one off the bat as well. So a couple of runs on the scoreboard. Remember, the power play is on, which means only 2 fielders are allowed outside the 30-yard circle.
That's absolutely spot on, Raman. Can Chennai Rhinos, they need someone to play like a role what Yusuf has played for Bengal Tigers. Can Abdullah play the same role? I think there is a discussion and debate is going on the no ball.
Still trying to figure out whether it's going to be a free hit or not.
2 important men in the middle of the screen. I think this tournament, CCL T10 Blast, it's going to be exciting. The next 2 days, next 48 hours, it's going to be exciting days in Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium at Uppal.
Well, it's great to see some of the stars and superstars from their respective film industries come in and play cricket, and very serious cricket at that. But that was way too far outside the off time. You could have just let that one go. Would have been anyway been called a wide.
Definitely either wide, either no ball. I think the umpire needs to make a decision. Need to, though similarly happened in the first innings of the break as well.
Well,
in the second over, there was a scene.
I thought it was a comedy of errors.
Comedy. I won't say error, it was a comedy. It's a new thing to know in T10, Raman.
Well, the rule book's being brought out. Look at that. For all the cricket that you've played, Sunil, tell me, how many times have you seen that happen on the field of play?
I think this format has really made the confusion to the players as well. And the fans of Chennai Rhinos. supporting the team.
There's no dearth of glamour, is there? The moment you talk about Celebrity Cricket League, there will be no dearth of glamour.
Cricket has to go with glamour as well, Raman. There's no doubt. Whatever format we play, whether it's T20, professional, we need glamour. Whether we need IPL, yes, we need glamour. So celebrity as well. Definitely without glamour, you can't play cricket.
Well, this T10 format does bring alive the dormant emotions, if I might say so, and it's happened in the very first over here for the Chennai Rhinos. The bench looking a little relaxed, but the batsmen are not too happy, saying there should be a free hit given to them for that no ball.
I think it's very important. Do we see a match referee there in the middle of the scene?
Let's take a look at the schedule first for the tournament. 4 matches today. Of course, we're in the first one. It's going to be followed by Kerala Strikers taking on Karnataka Bulldozers. फिर तेलुगु वॉरियर्स खेलेंगे बंगाल टाइगर्स को, और बंगाल टाइगर्स के लिए वो दूसरा मैच होगा आज के दिन का. Mumbai Heroes will take on Kerala Strikers in what will be the 4th match of the day. And then you've got 2 group games tomorrow, and the top 2 teams will face off in the final in the last match of the day. That will be tomorrow. So it will be a Christmas blast coming the viewers' way.
I think it's very important to know the second game. Sudeep and his men, Karnataka Bulldozers. He's a good lad. Sudeep has really made himself name in the southern part of India. He's a great guy as well. He's a great cricketer, though. And I have the luxury on having been with him in the KPL.
I knew exactly where this was coming from, Sunil. I knew exactly where this was coming from. He does keep wickets as well, doesn't he, in CCL?
He's a great wicket keeper as well. Definitely he's one of the very talented one, but missed out on the opportunities.
Well, we talk more about that match when we get there, but for the moment, let's stay with this game. Bengal Tigers trying to defend 92. Well, the first ball's already conceded 2, so 90 more to defend. 60 deliveries still remain.
So what are we now, Raman? Is that a no ball, a free hit, or it's a no ball? Is it a free hit? No, it's not a free hit.
Well, you saw the big rule book brought out. So it's it was a huge rule book. Weighed a ton, didn't it? It's not a free hit. It's just a regulation delivery. No wonder the batsman didn't really give it the hood heave-ho, didn't throw the axe at it.
That's a good little chirping from the Tigers.
Chirping from the Tigers?
Chirping for the Tigers. I need to be a little gentle with the Tigers.
I need to hear the roar now, Sunil. What's with the chirping?
Probably the roar will come from the Rhinos.
Yeah, I know exactly, Sunil, kiski side le rahe hain. That should be a wide. And what's more, they're going to pick up another run thanks to Bais. So 2 more added on to the total.
Rhinos 4 for no loss in the second over in the process.
Well, the captain.
Look, the captain relaxed feeling with his group of celebrities.
Well, he said he anyway wanted to chase. When I was with him at the toss, he said he preferred to chase. There's no problem. And if the Bengal Tigers continue to bowl like this, well, the chase might not be much of an ask. It's going to be runs. The first boundary of the innings coming up with that 4. Indrashish proving to be expensive.
Abdullah. That's a great straightforward. Absolutely neat. Straight back to the bowler. That's a good follow-through finish, Raman. Brilliant.
What was interesting was, Sunil, to see where Abdullah was standing when he made contact with the ball. He was at least 2 paces down the track. Look at that. He's well outside his batting crease. Taken it on the full. Bang. Thank you very much.
That's the reason the power play makes so interesting.
Well, there's power in the picture frame for you. Abdullah is a powerfully built man. Oh, and that's the reply from a fast bowler.
That's a typical fast bowler. You hit me, I'll hit you. The bowler has become a little soft walking towards the batsman. That's a nice gesture, though. That's a nice one. These things do we see in the normal game?
Well, you'll have to go far and wide to see that. पर मुझे अच्छा लगा सुनील जो आप बात कर रहे थे उसके ऊपर वापस जाऊंगा और वो ये कि you hit me, I hit you. The only problem is the batsman hurts a lot more than the bowler then.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Raman. It's a great thing. Abdullah on strike. He needs to play a major role for his Rhinos. As the back of a length dot ball. Indrashish bowled a lovely dot. There was a buzz with the umpire asking for a caught behind.
I think he's just pushing a little too much. The captain's looking unperturbed. He's padded up. Remember, Sham doesn't believe in sitting down by the sidelines. He just says, hang on, I want to get in and have a go.
That's a clever captaincy from Joy. Getting the fine leg in, pushing the deep mid-wicket back on the boundary line.
Well, you've got fine leg up and you bowl something like that. What do you say?
It should be a free hit now. It's not a free hit, it's a no ball.
No ball, and of course they've gone on and run a bye as well. So 2 more added on to the total. 10 runs on the board. I think he's having a problem. Look at, he's holding the ball cross seam, is Indrashish, and yet he's not able to get that kind of grip, Sunil.
He's not able to get the release.
Well, yes, it's either too tight a grip or just too loose at times.
Absolutely a spot on, Raman. Let's see which one is going to come this one.
Oh, cotton ball chance, was it? Was a tough one, you'll have to give it that. Single taken nonetheless.
That would have been catch of the day if it would have taken that catch. It's going to be interesting to see that replay if we can.
Yes, it will be an interesting replay. Sunil, मुझे तो ऐसा लगा कि slow release था. एक बार फिर देखे slower delivery डालने की कोशिश थी. Carry किया था या नहीं? बिल्कुल carry किया था. This should have been taken. Oh, that should be wide as well down the leg side. This is proving to be an endless over.
I think Indrashish needs to see how many balls he has bowled so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Well, it's an over and a half that's gone by. It's still not ended yet.
Happy faces of Rhinos. Rhinos dugout looks very happy.
For the moment, the Bengal Tigers are the ones who are being hunted. Oh, that's a dot delivery and a good one to end the over. 12 without loss. One over gone. Chennai Rhinos 12 without loss. Remember, they're chasing 92 for a win. And now they only need 80 more of the remaining 9 overs. That's 54 deliveries. In the commentary box, I'm Raman Banod. With me is Sunil Joshi, who's having a blast himself.
That's absolutely fun, Raman, to be here in this box. See, Manti. He's going to roar. Can he get a wicket?
Well, the way things are going right now, Sunil, I just feel that you don't want to be in the Rhinos' path when they're charging.
Definitely not. Probably even Tigers as well. You know, Tiger, when the Tiger is roaring, you don't need to be in that path as well.
You're right. For the moment, Uday Kumar's on 1. Abdullah's got 5, but the ones who are outscoring everybody else are the extras.
It's absolutely fine, Raman, and it's a Sunday. The crowd started coming in. We'll see a lot of numbers for this CCL T10 blast. Chennai Rhinos need 80 runs of 54 balls.
Well, the fine leg fielder is being brought up inside the 30-yard circle. Third man is already up. It's just the second over of the innings, which means only 2 boundary riders allowed. They've got Longon back at the fence. They've got a fielder back at deep point as the other boundary rider. Here comes Manti. It's well struck by Ramana for a single down the ground.
Good heave though. Thought of going for a boundary. But sensibly, Joy has placed his wise man on the long on for a single.
We need to have quicker throwing arms at the long on region as well. Wise or not, I don't really know, Sunil.
I think, Raman, we all need to look at the way this game has brought all these personalities in this Opal Stadium. You know, it's just a game of passion, love, you name it. That's the thing which they all got together, and this is a new format. You know, this season CCL T10 Blast.
Inside edge for Abdullah. He's going to get 4. Fine legs up. There's no way that's going to be stopped. So he moves up to 9 now. These guys are loving it, and why not? Runs are runs.
Rhinos sitting on the grass, enjoying the boundary as a lemon cut from Abdullah.
What's interesting to see is again, Manti was holding the ball cross seam so that he could control it better. Pitched it in line with the stumps.
Is it the same way what Indrashish was doing? I think probably they're all having the same grip as well.
Probably hoping that they'll be able to control the new ball better. Slower delivery. Should be another single. That's well done. But runs are coming.
See, I think it's great to see, you know, the fielders diving and stopping, putting that extra effort. It's wonderful to see all these, you know, stars in their own film areas, personalities. Oh, the Sham with his own troop of celebs from Chennai Rhinos.
So Ramana on strike. Oh, that's a cross-batted heave. That'll only get him a single. Remember, he's got a runner out for him. That's Uday Kumar, who's the runner. Ramana believing that he needs to conserve his energies for the big hits.
Absolutely, but he's not getting the big hits. He's conserving the energy for the big hits, but is not able to make it.
73 required from here of the remaining 50 balls. It's well fielded. That had boundary written on top of it, but it's well fielded.
I think he's certainly saved the 4 runs for his Bengal Tigers team. Abdullah very sharp, anything pitched, short, given room. He's severe on it. He's giving everything on that.
Doesn't believe in half measures, does he? Does Abdullah? His demeanor also means business.
He's absolutely in the business of the first day of the tournament.
There's going to be no run there. End of the over. They just got 5, in fact got 7 from it. It's 19 without loss.
Come on, Chili boy!
There's a smattering of spectators in the stands और ये galleries भरने वाली हैं जैसे जैसे शाम पड़ेगी राजीव गांधी इंटरनेशनल स्टेडियम ओपल हैदराबाद के अंदर नंबर्स बढ़ेंगे फैंस के
जैसे जैसे अंधेरा होते जाएगा जैसे जैसे हम लोग देखेंगे स्टेडियम खचाखच
Our director's got a very important point to make. Tigers generally hunt in the night. Well, it's daytime, and at the moment they're struggling to defend what they put on the board.
I think they're allowing the Rhinos to hunt.
Well, the Rhinos are having a nice little stroll in the grass at the moment. Debu is being brought on. So change in bowling now for the Bengal Tigers. Sunil, सबसे बड़ा सवाल है, is it going to bring about a change in fortunes? क्योंकि अभी runs आ रहे हैं आसानी से, wickets नहीं हैं.
अभी इनका बंगाल टाइगर्स के जो पहले 3 ओवर पावर प्ले होने के बाद 19 थे, तो राइनोस के भी ज़्यादा नहीं है, 2 ओवर के बाद 19 ही है.
ओवर ज़्यादा निकल गया बंगाल टाइगर्स के लिए. सो यहाँ पे the important part is, can these two batsmen capitalize on this start? It's the last over of the power play that's coming up. Remember the third over where the fielding restrictions apply.
Can Ramana strike on this over? क्या रमणा इस ओवर में 2-3 बाउंड्री करेंगे? करना तो चाहिए, हमें भी देखना चाहिए कि बाउंड्री से करेंगे कैसे.
जिनको आपने टीवी फ्रेम्स में देखा था कुछ सेकंड्स पहले, वो तो जरूर खुश होंगे अगर रमन्ना बाउंड्रीज मारेंगे तो.
वो तो खास करके उनकी टीम का तो है ही है, सेलिब्रिटीज तो है ही उनकी टीम के, और चेन्नई राइनोज ये देखने के लिए आए हुए.
Asking rate wasn't too much really when the run chase began, just 9.2. They already scored more than that asking rate. They're scoring at about 9.5 runs per over before the start of this. But a good over so far, a couple of dot deliveries.
I think it's a good 2 dots from Debu. Debu has put Tigers. Can he bowl a maiden? 2 dot balls. Can he bowl a maiden? ऐसे हो सकता है रमन. Can a bowler bowl a maiden over in this format of the tournament?
In a T10, it's equivalent to scoring 50 runs.
Could be, but it's not impossible.
I know it's not impossible for you, Sunil. I'm sure you're itching to get the ball in your hand. Let me go out there, have a ball.
I think I had my share of my luck. I'm very happy to sit and see the game from here and talk about it.
Good bowling by Debu.
I didn't understand the Joy's strategy not to give Debu a new ball. Debu should have given a new ball. He looks very old for 3 balls.
Oh, I think, Sunil, there's an interesting story behind that. There are certain rules that the CCL has for the T10 Blast. One of the rules is that you have to have a grade A star bowling the first 2 overs of the innings and a grade A star to open the batting as well. So that's probably one of the reasons why we're seeing Debu as the first change bowler.
That's wonderful strategy and the rules for the CCL organizers. It's a brilliant shot from Abdullah. Can he get a boundary? Yes. Is it a boundary? We need to wait and watch from the umpire's signal.
Well, I thought Sandy did a very good job there. He just moved as quickly as he could.
That's the one umpire still not made his decision. I think we all need to watch Sandy. Good effort though. That should be a boundary.
Let's see what the umpire's decision is going to be. There's no signal from him yet.
So it's a great save by Sandy. Brilliant. Or he's still waiting for the umpire? I think he's still waiting for his partner to get the communication from the bird's eye view.
Let's take a look at the replay one more time. That effort. Oh, there you go. Deft footwork, all right, but the ball then went on to hit the boundary cushion. Should be 4. And I'm sure there will be a signal sent out to the on-field umpires as well. Yes, 4 signaled.
We all know that probably he took his time. That's a good decision though, using the technology when it is available.
So Abdullah's now moved up to 14. 24 रन स्कोरबोर्ड पे चेन्नई राइनोज के लिए. lack of length. कोई ऐसी juicy half volleys नहीं मिल रही सुनील.
मेरे को लगता है देबू उसने काफी क्रिकेट खेल के आए हैं इधर. He looks to be a cricketer who got into the films. We see a physio in action now with the Rhinos player. हाथ टूट गए, हाथ टूट गए. That's a way of relaxing the players. That's a brilliant stop at the gully point. Was it a catch?
I think Sunil, it was a run-out chance as well, because the moment Abdullah played the shot, he went for a single, but that's the end of the over. 3 overs gone, 24 without loss. .68 required of 42 balls by the Chennai Rhinos, who already galloped away to 24 without loss in 3. Run rate पिछले over के बाद गिरी. They were scoring at 9.5 and over, Sunil. पिछले over में runs आए नहीं, केवल 5 run. Run rate गिरती हुई 8 पे. Bonnie Kapoor is one of the owners for the Bengal Tigers.
I think we all know the man on the screen is ardent fan of CCL. Mr. Bonnie Kapoor, the elder brother of Mr. Anil Kapoor.
And also the owner of Bengal Tigers. Sandy is now coming on to bowl. Well, I thought that was Sarman, the other fielder who'd missed out on the boundary earlier.
Absolutely. Raman. The way the Chennai Rhinos are going after 3 overs, I think they need to really pick it up. Sham sitting comfortably, sipping a chilled water.
And I love the shape of that Bisley bottle, the rock star. That's what you need. Yes, when you've got the cine magic unfolding on a cricket pitch, all you need is some popcorn and keep your eyes
and
on
some
the action.
Hyderabad chai, Hyderabad Irani chai. It's a very famous, Raman. I don't know whether you had it or not so far.
I'm here, Sunil. I'm waiting for your hospitality on this then.
Hopefully, before the innings finishes, we will get some Irani chai.
Irani chai in Hyderabad?
Irani chai is very famous in Hyderabad, Raman. And it's very, very tasty as well.
We'll definitely take your word for it, and unless I can, of course, vouch for it when I've had it.
I will definitely vouch for it, because I had for almost 3 years during my stint with the Hyderabad Ranji Trophy team.
They travelled far and wide. For the moment, Sandy gets greeted to the bowling crease, and that's going to be 4. Ramanna says, I've seen enough. That's a cracking boundary.
Ramna has given a finally thought on the last over of the power play. He needs to give a good shot. Absolutely. I think probably the message would have come to Ramna in the break, where he needs to start to push the Rhinos scoreboard. Can Sandy get a wicket for the Tigers? Raman?
A lot of times when the bowler invites the batsman for those big shots, he's in the hunt. It should just be a single. No, they want 2. And I don't think there was a second run in it.
It's a good slot sweep. Ramna. I think Ken Abdullah. What is he got in the store now for Sandy?
Well, I'm sure it's not a Christmas card.
Definitely not. Single. Wanted a single, Abdullah. Oops. He's a pretty strong lad. Strong man.
Yes, and I'm sure each and every one of those blows is going into the memory book. ठीक है, आपने मुझे थ्रो पे मारा था, याद रखूंगा.
याद रखूंगा, फिर मिलेंगे.
Oh, chance there for a stumping. Has he got his man? He's asked for the TV umpire's adjudication on it. We'll have to take a look at whether Abdullah had actually made his ground. The way he expansively went out of this crease, I think it would be a little tough. That's not a no ball, that's clean. Let's take a look at it now at the striker's end. And Abdullah definitely tried to give it the heave-ho, deft feet down the track, but where's the bat? It's touched the ground and
But
then
it's in the
bounced
air.
up. Now this is interesting, Sunil. I remember the ICC rules have been modified this year from October, which say that if you've touched the bat down behind the crease, even if it goes up in the air after that, you're still not out.
It's a good one though, because most of the time, you know, it's an impact or a momentum goes back on the because the shot which you would have tried in the situation after touching the bat might come for a bounce. So that's a good decision. So Sandy, you know, definitely said, can he pick up a wicket? He was certainly very close to the getting a wicket.
Yes, the Bengal Tiger was in the hunt to get that wicket, albeit Abdullah just managed to get back in time.
I think Sandy, you know, cleverly, he's setting us up his field. Long on mid-wicket square leg.
Remember, he's allowed 5 boundary riders outside the 30-yard circle now that the power play has ended. 3 of them on the onside, as Sunil just said. A couple of them on the off at deep point. They've got a man back. Well, look at what's happening there. Bengal Tigers are celebrating. And they're celebrating because, well, the television umpire seems to have adjudicated Abdullah out. Well, Abdullah's been given out stumped. And I really wonder, remember Sunil discussing this. We'll talk about it in a bit. Abdullah gone for 14, 29 for 1. $29 for 1. Chennai Rhinos losing a wicket in mysterious circumstances.
Absolutely. Finally, Raman Sandy got a wicket, which I was saying about it. It's another dot ball to finish. Sandy finally got Abdullah. Though we waited for so long for the third umpire's decision.
And I wonder if he was looking at the same replay as us, Sunil.
Sandy. That's the one. That's a big heave. From Kalairasan, it's a boundary to finish the over. 33 for 1.
overs gone, 33 for 1, Chennai Rhinos. The man dismissed, Abdullah, given out, stumped off Sandy's bowling for 14. And, well, at the other end, of course, to start the 5th over, Vivek is being brought on to bowl. So the first over for Vivek in his spell. But let's take a look at that dismissal in just a bit, Sunil, because I thought, look at Abdullah, comes down the track, gets beaten by that delivery. He's got his bat down, he's grounded it there, and then it's bounced. And the rule has changed. We talked about it, that the ICC ruling that's happened in October says that if your bat is once grounded behind the crease, even if it rises up in the air after that and the bails get taken off, you're not out.
Absolutely, Raman. It's very important. Another wide start from Vivek. I think the umpires need to be updated with the rules and regulations and the new things what happens. But of course, this is a T10 Blast CCL first ever for these heroes.
Catch it! In the air and through his hands. So it would have been a tough catch to take, but opportunities being created here.
I think Vivek in the second ball only created an opportunity for a wicket.
Check out a look at it from the other angle. Always running back, so it's difficult at times when you're running back to keep your body balance going and then latch on to a catch.
I think it's very important, you know, these sorts of catches should get into the hands. You know, that's a one. Going for a big one. He gets 2 easy runs. The score moves to 38. Raman, that's a score which Rhinos should be looking forward. The runs have started tickling now. The Rhinos started walking faster now.
And I think they were galloping at one stage and now they've just kind of been pulled back a tad. Bengal Tigers hope they're in with the hunt. Satish Kaushik there as well, along with Mr. Bonnie Kapoor.
Absolutely. How can we forget this Satish Kaushik? It's a big man, Satish Kaushik, from the next to the big man.
Now 54 to win of 34. Satish Kaushik, actor, producer, director. Well, he's worn many hats, hasn't he?
Absolutely. Shayad, I'm forgetting his name in one of the. That's a good sweep, slog sweep, gets boundary for Chennai Rhinos. I think Ramna, he's on striking the boundaries.
Oh yes, he's on a boundary hitting spree. This time, I don't think he connected as well as he would have liked. Off the inside edge of the bat, but still enough power on that bottom hand that he got in. Got 4.
Absolutely. Raman, I don't know whether you remember, you know, Satish Kaushik ji, you know, Mr. India, what's his favorite name used to be?
Calendar, how can you forget?
Absolutely. Fantastic.
Oh, that's going to be a wide. Talking about Calendar, I think he lost his radar there.
Vivek, you know, needs to pull it back for Tigers now, as Ramana is striking the ball very well. Ramana taking more time to settle down.
Did you like it when a batsman did that to you, Sunil, when you were bowling?
I hated it.
Catch it! In the air, but that should be safe. Just another single, but he's not too happy, is he? Ramana with that shot that didn't go as planned.
Ramana, you know, striking so well with full liberty, whereas Vivek needs to pick up a wicket for Bengal Tigers. Time for a wicket now.
I think they already got a Christmas gift with that wicket of Abdullah, given out stumped.
Kalairasan, the left-hander. I don't know, whenever I see a left-hander in any format of the game, I like the left-handers.
Yeah, of course. I know exactly where that's coming from, Sunil. You're fishing for compliments. They all look so graceful while batting, and while bowling, they're a handful.
I was never look graceful. I was used to play only cross-bat shots.
Even they look graceful. There you go. Another
Here we go.
shot.
Here we go. Missed it. It's another boundary from Kalairasan. 48 for 1. Rhinos are inching towards the target.
Giving their fans something to cheer about. This was hit as clean as a whistle. The boundary, right? I thought was about 6 yards inside the boundary rope.
That was a clean hit. I thought he was going to get closer to the ball, but he was not. They created a chance, but the fielder couldn't do it.
Just a single, or will they push for 2? They've got 1. And that's all that they'll get. 49 for 1 at the end of 5 overs, Chennai Rhinos.
The story of the match so far: Bengal Tigers 91 for 2 in 10 overs. Chennai Rhinos 49 for 1. So not a bad start. They lost the wicket of Abdullah, given as stumped by Yusuf. Sandy picking that wicket. But this pair doing a decent job. Decent little partnership blossoming here. 20 of 8 deliveries. Really a lot of entertainment here. Glamour along with cricket. That's tells the story. As the day progresses, the evening sets in, we'll see more people here. It's a big stadium. Appeal as well. Well, Yusuf going for everything. A lot of excitement, optimistic as well.
छठा ओवर चल रहा है अजय और लक्ष्य इतना कठिन नहीं लग रहा है. जिस तरीके की बैटिंग देखने को मिली है, मुझे लग रहा है कि मंजिल के करीब है, unless they make some silly mistakes. और रमना अभी तक तो अच्छी बैटिंग कर रहे हैं. स्ट्राइक रेट भी 150 से ऊपर है. और अगर हम रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट की बात करें अजय, तो they are way ahead of the target. And that needs no words. That's a beautiful delivery and sends the batsman back to the pavilion. A reason to celebrate, and the stadium erupts into celebration.
Yeah, he's a very handy cricketer, Sandy. See him in the past as well. The batsman just trying to go across the line as well, trying to work the ball on the onside, missing it. As I say, you miss, I hit. That's exactly what he does. And just see the excitement as well. He's really pepped up, Sandy, picking up his second wicket.
Ajay, if we compare,
Kalairasan walking back for 9, bowled by Sandy. It's 49 for 2.
commencement of the 6th over, and Prithvi Rajan is batting the Chennai Rhinos. Definitely need to get their act together. They've just lost a wicket. And perhaps this is the moment that they can capitalize on, Ajay. And they have a handy bowler such as Sandy, the handyman, who's just given a breakthrough.
Yeah, he's a good cricketer. He's experienced cricketer. I've seen him in few editions of the CCL. Knows exactly what to do. Every over is going to be important. Every dot delivery is going to be important. The 50 up with that single here for the Chennai Rhinos. 42 required of 27. Shouldn't be very tough. They still have wickets in hand. A lot will depend on Ramana. He's a good striker. Prithvi has just come in, opening his account for the very first delivery. What Sandy does is mixes up his pace, uses the crease as well very often. Once again going for the big shot. Oh, just falling in between Sandy and the fielder coming in from short mid wicket.
Falling shot on that sitter, अजय माहौल पे जरा गौर फरमाएंगे तो देखेंगे जब शुरुआत हुई थी इस मुकाबले की तब समा थोड़ा लुभा तो रहा था पर अब कैप्टिवेट कर रहा है। इस फॉर्मेट को मद्देनजर रखते हुए अजय आपको क्या लगता है कि प्रेशर एक खिलाड़ी के जहन में साफ झलकता है?
या बिल्कुल, और हर खिलाड़ी को अपना रोल समझना होगा क्योंकि यहाँ पे जब अगर आप सेट हो जाए बतौर बैट्समैन बहुत जरूरी है उस स्टार्ट को आप कन्वर्ट करें। अगर आप गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं डॉट डिलीवरीज पे ध्यान दीजिए। अब सैंडी अपना अंतिम ओवर कर रहे हैं क्योंकि 2 ओवर ही आप कर सकते हैं मैक्सिमम। इंद्रशीष मैंटी ने एक ओवर डाला है पर बेहतरीन ये ओवर इस बार ऑन साइड पे खेला, कोई बाउंड्री राइडर्स और यहाँ पे 4 रन मिलेंगे अंतिम गेंद पे। 6 ओवर की समाप्ति 55 पे 2। Abdullah was stumped by Yusuf of the bowling of Sandy for 14. Sandy picking up a couple of wickets. Prithvi still out there along with Ramana. Ramana has an important role. He's a very useful bat up the order. 27 required of 24. You can see those flags being waved, those blue and green flags. A lot of supporters for both the sides for the Bengal Tigers. And this is exactly what happened of the last delivery. Not a bad shot just being across the line. That's the need of the hour. That's exactly what they require. Oh, just missing that one. The ball just dipping. Not an easy catch.
अजय 37 रनों की दरकार है, 24 गेंदें बची हैं और रमना अच्छी एक तरह से पोजीशन पर दिखाई दे रहे हैं। 2 चौके भी मार चुके हैं और अच्छा स्ट्राइक रेट है और 135.70 के स्ट्राइक रेट से इस वक्त वो क्रीज पर खड़े हुए हैं। ये जो प्रेशर उनके हैंडल करने से जो डेसिमेट हुआ है थोड़ा, मुझे लग रहा है दैट कैन बी अ ब्रेक थ्रू फॉर द राइनोज अजय। बट यहाँ पर अगर एक विकेट गवाई तो मुझे लगता है मैच भी गवाने की नौबत आ सकती है।
मैं बहुत दिलचस्पी से देख रहा था जो खिलाड़ी जो बैट्समैन बाहर खड़े हुए हैं बिल्कुल तैयार हैं क्योंकि यहाँ पे वक्त इतना नहीं है। जैसे आपने कहा केवल 4 ओवर अब शेष है। रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट 9 से ऊपर लगभग का ज्यादा अंतर नहीं। अगर आप वर्तमान का रन रेट देखें रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट लगभग बराबर है। मैंटी अब आते हुए सैंडी ने अच्छा कार्य किया। इस बार गेंद हवा में, टाइमिंग इतना बढ़िया नहीं और एक और मौका गवाया।
एक आसान से कैच, एक सिटर कह सकते हैं इसे अजय, एक लड्डू जिसको इन्होंने गवा दिया। Another missed chance, another regret to take back home today.
पर मैं इनको थोड़ा सा मार्जिन देता हूँ हमेशा क्योंकि ये इनका जो मेन कार्य है वो है एक्टिंग करना। ये सितारे हैं फिल्म इंडस्ट्री के, पर ये उनका ये प्रोफेशन नहीं है। प्रयास कर रहे हैं। अगर आप देखें ये कैचेस लगते आसान है पर जब आप खुद होते हैं डीप में इतने आसान होते नहीं। कई बार जो गेंद स्वर्ल कर रही होती है, ये काफी अभ्यास भी करते हैं। चेन्नई राइनर्स के आप समर्थक देख रहे हैं, हमने बंगाल टाइगर्स के देखे। जैसे आपने कहा विलीज जैसे जैसे मैच आगे बढ़ रहा है, शाम ढल रही है तो थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे जो दर्शकों की तादाद है उसमें भी वृद्धि नजर आती हुई।
जी बिल्कुल, और अजय ये ना भूलें कि ये फेस्टिविटी का माहौल है। क्रिसमस ईव है आज और हैदराबाद है शहर और आप देख रहे हैं CCL T10 ब्लास्ट which is powered by भारतीय सीमेंट। और राइनोस को अब चाहिए कुछ रन और वो भी जल्दी चाहिए। 23 बॉलें बची हैं और 35 रन बनाने हैं और क्रीज पर अभी रमना और पृथ्वी हैं। पृथ्वी अभी थोड़ी देर पहले ही आए थे पर खाता खोल चुके हैं और अभी तक इंडिकेशन तो यही कह रहे हैं कि इन दोनों की साझेदारी इस मैच को छोर तक ले जा सकती है।
जी, और जैसे मैं कहा था रमना को मैंने पिछले एडिशन में देखा था, बहुत बढ़िया बल्लेबाज है, अच्छे स्ट्राइकर है। और जब वो सेट हो जाए ना और अगर आप इस प्रकार के शॉट्स खेल रहे हैं, टाइमिंग अच्छा कर रहे हैं तो फिर बहुत जरूरी है जो स्टार्ट आपको मिला है उसका पूरा लाभ आप उठाए, उसको कन्वर्ट करें। 34 रन 22 गेंदों में, बहुत ही करीबी है मुकाबला। और T10 का जो रोमांच है ना वो अलग ही है, अलग ही प्रकार का है, क्योंकि कई क्लोज मैचेस आप देखेंगे।
जी बिल्कुल सही कहा आपने, साझेदारी पनपती हुई नजर आ रही है, परिपक्वता से खेल रहे हैं। 9 रन की साझेदारी, और देखते हैं इस गेंद पे क्या होता है। कुछ नहीं हुआ, ये भी एक अचीवमेंट है।
देखिए इसी बीच में जब वो रुक गए गेंदबाज, जो स्ट्राइकर है पृथ्वी, एक रनर भी है, उसके साथ बातचीत कर रहे थे, कुछ आपस में चर्चा कर रहे थे, कोई रणनीति बना रहे थे, तो दिलचस्प रहेगा क्या करते हैं पृथ्वी। ऑन साइड पे बढ़िया सो थोड़ी गति मिशन करते हुए यहाँ पे बैंटी।
पिछली 24 गेंदों में अजय 39 रन आ चुके हैं। गति जो है मुझे लग रहा है सेटबैक्स के बावजूद भी राइनोज ने बरकरार रखी है। और बंगाल को ये नहीं भूलना चाहिए कि कैचेस विन मैचेस, और जिस तरीके के कैचेस जो लड्डू हमने गिरते हुए देखे हैं आसमान से क्रिसमस वाले दिन, वो मुझे लग रहा है कि वो इनकी हार का सबब बन सकते हैं। क्या ख्याल है अजय आपका?
जी हाँ बिल्कुल, अगर आप कैचेस छोड़ेंगे तो मुकाबले भी आपको गंवाने होंगे, पर अभी तक कहना होगा मैंटी और सैंडी का जो प्रदर्शन रहा है, बड़े राइमिंग वर्ड्स है, मैंटी सैंडी, बहुत बढ़िया दोनों का प्रदर्शन रहा है। और हम बात कर रहे थे, देखिए डॉट बॉल्स, ये अहम है, 16 डॉट बॉल्स, 7वां ओवर भी चल रहा है, 8 बाउंड्रीज लगी हैं। स्ट्राइक को थोड़ा रोटेट करना होगा, केवल 13 सिंगल, जितनी स्ट्राइक रोटेट करेंगे, जितना स्कोरबोर्ड चलता रहेगा, वो आपके पक्ष में रहेगा।
जी, और अगर टाइगर्स से तुलना करें हम फॉल ऑफ विकेट्स की, तो राइनोस का प्रदर्शन मार्जिनली बेटर रहा है। और ये अच्छा शॉट, और इंटरसेप्ट कर लिया, एक सिंगल मिलेगा।
मैंटी बॉलर और फील्डर थे सैंडी, और अभी तक इस ओवर की आप बात करें तो बढ़िया ओवर आया है। अगर आप बाउंड्रीज कंसीड नहीं करें तो प्रेशर बढ़ता जाएगा। देखिए अगले जो बैट्समैन है पैडेड अप हैं चेन्नई राइनोज के लिए, पूरी तरह से जो नजर है वो अंदर है, थोड़े से रिलैक्स भी नजर आ रहे हैं, ज्यादा टेंस नहीं है।
जी बहुत जरूरी है कि अपनी मानसिकता को काबू में रखें और प्रेशर के आड़े ना आए। और ये हो सकता है एक नुकसान हो जाए, पर खाली है स्पॉट, 2 रन मिलेंगे। 63 for 2, एंड ऑफ द ओवर।
Match number 1, a very intriguing contest going on. 2 wickets for Sandy, the only successful bowler so far. Rashish also has done a good job so far. You can see those flags being waved all round. 29 required of 18 deliveries. Anything can happen. One good over. The pressure will be mounting on the Chennai Rhinos. A few wickets, things could be different. One good over as far as runs go. The Chennai Rhinos could be in a very good position. Going to be more now for the Bengal Tigers. Change in bowling from the pavilion end.
Well, this is the shortest format of the game, and one would actually reckon, Ajay, that the explosive batting that one gets to see in the next cousin of a format, which is T20, is still missing. It's been 48 balls since the last 6er was cracked, and it's been 6 balls since the last 4 was cracked. But definitely the crowds are getting into the rhythm. It's Christmas Eve. It's the first match of the CCL season 7, and the action has just gotten started. And 29 runs to win from 18 balls, a very gettable target. Prithvi and Ramana have been holding fort. They've had a partnership of 14 runs in 10 balls, and they definitely can steer their team to a victory and get off to a flying start, which will ensure that the group stages will welcome them forward.
गैप में खेला, 1 रन मिलेगा गैप भेजने में सफल खिलाड़ी डीप पॉइंट पे। और ये इस संस्करण का ये पहला मुकाबला है, और आप देख रहे हैं कितना रोचक ये मुकाबला है। और यही होता है T10 फॉर्मेट में, अगर विकेट हाथ में है तो कोई भी लक्ष्य आप प्राप्त कर सकते हैं। बढ़िया विकेट है, जैसे अब मैं और सुनील जोशी अंदर गए थे, विकेट को देख रहे थे, सदे को देख रहे थे। सपोर्टर्स की कमी नहीं है, सुंदर चेहरों की कमी नहीं है इस स्टेडियम में।
Well, beauty, Ajay, lies in the eyes of the beholder. Beauty definitely lies in the eyes of the beholder, and beauty is all around us as well today. The crowds, they seem to be in a beautiful mood. It's Christmas Eve. The air is thick with a sense of festivity, Ajay. And the players are definitely going to make the most of it if they can score. And let's see where this gets to. And it's an easy catch. And another wicket down for the Rhinos.
And I tell you what, this is a big wicket as well. That's a big wicket. Vivek taking that catch, very nicely judged by him. Ramana was looking threatening from the point of view of Bengal Tigers. And nicely judged, not able to time it too well. Ramana going for the big shot, not able to time it. Scramble seam, you can see there. The ball just not coming onto the bat, no position. And that's a good catch as well by Vivek, just keeping his eye on the ball, keeping his calm, keeping his composure. And that's the end of Ramana, out for 25. It's 64 for 3.
Well, middle of the 8th over, and Shantanu has come on to bat for the Chennai Rhinos. Ramana was the last casualty. A good score he had notched up, 25, and a good partnership that was beginning to build. And he's cracked it on the offside, and let's see where this gets to. Well, it'll fall short of the fielder, and they'll get some runs on the board. Well, it's not an uphill task. They need 27 runs, Ajay Mehra, from 15 balls. It's all guts and gumption from here.
And this was the wicket to fall. Important wicket coming here for the Bengal Tigers. Good catch as well by Vivek, nicely judging it. A wicket for Mohan, nicely judged. And just see the delight there. Just see the expressions. So really happy, knows the importance of the wicket, because Ramana is a very decent striker, clean striker. He's back in the hut now. He's bowling wide of the crease, trying to bowl in the block hole. A few boundary riders there on the offside. He's got a man a deep point, deep cover. Good throw as well coming in from the deep.
Well, since this is cricket being played by entertainers, Ajay, one thing that I'm really looking forward to is a sequence perhaps. When a team wins a match and they break down into rather a synchronized dance. The entertainers with the bat and the ball, and then with their Bollywood, Tollywood, Jollywood moves. What say, Ajay? Is that on the cards today?
Yeah, बिल्कुल यही अंदाज है और यही अहम रहता है वो जो मूव्स की आप बात कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि वो उनका प्रथम कार्य है। ओ बहुत बढ़िया गेंद, बहुत ही बढ़िया गति मिश्रण किया और ब्लॉक होल में भी शाबाशी मिलती हुई बाहर से। एक एक गेंद का महत्व है जब इतना क्लोज मुकाबला रहता है, हर गेंद अहम। और देखिए वाइड द क्रीज गए, गति मिश्रण किया, उस स्क्रैम्बल सीम आप देख रहे हैं बिल्कुल सही जगह पे, चूके वहां पे बल्ला घुमाया पर चूके।
आखिरी गेंद 8वें ओवर की, एक विकेट गिर चुका है और बहुत जरूरी है कि पृथ्वी इस आखिरी गेंद का फायदा उठाएं।
और विनीत बहुत ही बढ़िया ओवर, अगर आप देखिए सफलता तो मिली है, केवल 3 रन खर्चे हैं 5 गेंदों में। ओ एक और डॉट बॉल, लीजिए 66 पे 3। Well, still one ball left because the umpire saying that one was a no ball. So still one ball left from Mohan. We just mentioned about the over. 3 runs up, just coming from that over, getting that wicket as well. Mohan, it has been a good over. Last delivery once again, the result is the same. Fantastic over, 66 for 3.
से सर को बोलना।
And it seems to be an uphill task for the Rhinos now. What seemed to be a controlled affair is beginning to seem a little topsy and turvy. They need 25 runs of 12 balls, and Prithvi and Shantanu are on the crease, but definitely they would need to pull off a miracle or a partnership that goes till the end without losing any wickets to clinch this victory and start the 7th season of the CCL on a high note. 25 runs is needed. Ajay, what do you think? A gettable task or rather uphill from here?
मुझे लग रहा है विनीत, ये जो ओवर है ना, ये बहुत अहम रहेगा, क्योंकि अगर इस ओवर में 12-14 रन आ गए फिर भी एक मौका रहेगा चेन्नई राइनोज के पास। अगर ये ओवर में केवल 4 या 5 रन आते हैं, क्योंकि पिछला ओवर जैसे देखिए आप मोहन का बहुत बढ़िया ओवर था, वहीं से दबाव बढ़ा है। एक समय ऐसा था, देखिए चिंताएं बढ़ती हुई, आप अगर देखें तो बिल्कुल फोकस केंद्रित है बीच में क्या होगा, और ये लुत्फ है, ये मजा है T10 मुकाबले का। तो लगातार अपनी जो फील्ड है उसको भी आप सही तरह से सेट करते हुए।
अजय, किसी भी गेम में साझेदारियां जो होती हैं वो काफी हिस्सा निभाती हैं एक जीत में या फिर एक मेमोरेबल गेम में। आज दोनों ही टीम्स की तरफ से कोई अच्छी साझेदारी देखने को मिली, या फिर ऐसा भी कहा जा सकता है कि ये फॉर्मेट की शॉर्टनेस की वजह से, ब्रेविटी की वजह से साझेदारी का जो कॉन्सेप्ट है वो रिडंडेंट हो।
या थोड़ा सा मुश्किल रहता है, क्योंकि ये सोच रहे थे जितने आप रन बना लें, जितने आप शॉट खेल लें बतौर बैट्समैन, वो अहम है। और जैसे आपने कहा, कई बार आप बहुत बड़ी साझेदारी देखेंगे क्योंकि केवल 10 ओवर ही है, पर एक बैट्समैन अगर सेट हो जाए तो उसको बने रहना बहुत जरूरी है, क्योंकि अगर आप ऐसे शॉट खेलेंगे तो अभी भी मौका है, वापस आएंगे दूसरे रन के लिए। गैप में खेला, ये ओवर जिसे हम कह रहे थे बहुत अहम रहने वाला है। अब 23 रन चाहिए 11 गेंदों में। शांतनु के पास क्षमता है, पृथ्वी अब दूसरी तरफ थोड़े समय से क्रीज पे हैं।
जी हाँ, रमना के जाने के बाद थोड़ा मोमेंटम में गिराव तो आया, पर अब लग रहा है कि शांतनु और पृथ्वी किसी ना किसी तरह उसको पिक करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। पर प्रेशर की अगर बात करें अजय, सो इज इट राइट टू से दैट द लेंथ ऑफ द फॉर्मेट इज परहैप्स inversely proportional to the stress that you feel while playing?
Yeah, I think, but you know, as a cricketer or as you're playing any sport, you got to handle that pressure. That's so very important. You got to adapt to the situation. That's what is the difference between a good player. Oh, Afil as well, and the finger is up. Just heard a sound there, and probably that was the right decision as well made by the umpire. So losing the 4th wicket here, Chennai Rhinos is 69 for 4 now. And this is another good over turning out for the Bengal Tigers. Debu getting that wicket. Shantu walking back. See a good line as well from Debu, just around the off stump. Just trying to play on the onside. Just getting a feather, but that was enough. Just getting a bit of wood, and Yusuf was excited, the wicket keeper. So Shantu walking back, couldn't do much, out for 3. It's 69 for 4.
मुश्किल का पहाड़ बढ़ता हुआ नजर आ रहा है राइनोस के लिए, जहां 16 गेंदों पहले कुछ ही रन की दरकार थी, अब वो गैप वाइड हो गया क्योंकि विकेट्स अपनी बचा नहीं पा रही और प्रेशर के अंडर क्रम्पल कर रहे हैं। सरन है जो नए बल्लेबाज, बड़ी चतुरता से एक सिंगल तो ले लिया अजय, और सिंगल की भी बहुत अहमियत है इस मुकाम पर, क्योंकि कोई भी डॉट बॉल विल एक्चुअली बी माइक्रोस्कोप्ड एज बीइंग क्रिमिनल।
जी हाँ, पर यहाँ पे दाद देने की फील्डर की जो कमिटमेंट है, क्योंकि अगर आप गैप में खेलेंगे और जो डाइव लगाई, यही कारण है आपने कम से कम 3 रन बनाए, और शाबाशी आप देते हुए वहाँ पे गेंदबाज भी देबू जानते हैं हर रन का महत्व है, हर रन बहुत महत्वपूर्ण इस स्थिति में, और बढ़िया एफर्ट, एकदम अपना स्तर उठाया यहाँ पे बंगाल टाइगर्स ने, अगर फील्डिंग की बात करें।
जी बिल्कुल, और बल्लेबाजी में तो यूसुफ के अलावा कुछ खास परफॉर्मेंसेस नजर नहीं आई, एक कुछ फ्लैशेस इन द पैन नजर आए, अगर हम ऐसा कह सकते हैं। पर राइनोज ने जो शुरुआत की थी अजय, मुझे लग रहा है कि उसको फॉलो थ्रू करने में कहीं ना कहीं चूक जरूर हुई है। और ये बॉनी कपूर, जाने माने बॉलीवुड के प्रोड्यूसर, डायरेक्टर, अनिल कपूर के बड़े भाई, और ये पेनल्टीमेट गेंद 9वें ओवर की, और ये सिंगल लेने की कोशिश और सफलता प्राप्त। जैसा हमने कहा कि ये सिंगल्स ही कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ा सकते हैं, बड़े शॉट्स लगे या ना लगे अजय, ये सिंगल्स मुझे लगता है आखिरी ओवर के लिए कुछ ना कुछ तो काम कर जाएंगे।
या बिल्कुल, अगर आप देखें चिंताएं, ये देखिए आप एक्सप्रेशंस, बिल्कुल निगाहें गड़ी हुई हैं बीच में, क्या होगा। अभी तक बढ़िया ओवर देबू का, इससे पहले भी जो ओवर था मोहन का वो भी शानदार था, और सही तरह से कैप में नहीं खेल पाए, गेंद हवा में थी, वापस आते हो दूसरे रन के लिए, पर ओवर थ्रो नहीं करेंगे क्योंकि जानते हैं हर रन महत्वपूर्ण। ओवर की समाप्ति 74 पे 4। Required of 6 deliveries. What a tight game. The first match this season in the CCL T10 Blast, powered by Bharati Cement. And this has been the story of the match so far. 91 for 2 Bengal Tigers. Chennai Rhinos 74 for 4 in 9 overs. So last over coming up of this first match. Excitement. To see everybody very tense. Looks to be a fan of Lasith Malinga.
Well, if you do the math, they need 3 runs for every ball. And these two guys, Saran and Prithvi, definitely need to enhance upon the partnership, which is only 5 at this stage, and take their team to a winning cause. But like I said, it is the last over, and it is the first game of the 7th season of the CCL, and pressures are going to be sky high. If pressure was a skyscraper, these guys would be on top of it. They would be on the penthouse of those skyscrapers, and tense expressions and tense atmosphere. The tension is palpable, you know, you can actually reach out and hold it and put some of it in your pocket. Well, they've bowled it, and what a ball, Ajay.
Right in the button, as you say. What a delivery. Yorker and delivery. Mohan has been really special. Bowling his second over. He's picked up 2 wickets now, just conceding 4 runs. I think exactly the start they wanted as a bowling unit. This is just the start you want when you require 18 of the last over. To see going back to the crease. He does this very often. Just going back to the crease, right in the block one, right in the button, as I say. Just playing over the ball, blocking himself. And that's another wicket falling. Sharan Kumar couldn't do much. Bowled by Mohan for just 2. It's 74 for 5.
Alright, 5 more balls remaining in this last over, and it's a lost cause because another wicket goes down, and it's big trouble for the Rhinos. One by one, they've been sent back into the pavilion. 74 runs, and they've lost 6 wickets. 18 runs of 4 balls required.
जी हाँ, गेंद से हीरो बन गए हैं यहाँ पे। मोहन बहुत बढ़िया गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं, बिल्कुल लेंथ पे कर रहे हैं, बढ़िया कैच इस बार। इंद्रशीष फील्डर डीप में, एक और विकेट गिरती हुई। हैट्रिक पे होंगे जब अगली गेंद डालेंगे। 2 गेंदों में 2 सफलताएं और कुल मिला के 3 विकेट ले चुके हैं मोहन। वापस जाते हुए शाम अपना खाता नहीं खोल पाए। 74 पे 6 अब।
Well, not too much to fight for, but definitely they would want to save some sense of grace and end this match on a respectable note. 17 runs are needed off 3 balls. There was a point in time where they could have salvaged this situation, but the fall of frequent wickets and the steady attack by the Bengal team has reduced them to a pulp of loss.
ब्रीद 18 रन चाहिए अंतिम ओवर में और 2 गेंदों में आप 2 विकेट ले लें और उसके बाद केवल 1 रन कंसीड कर रहे हैं तो आधा मुकाबला तो आप जीत ही गए हैं। यहाँ पे आप दौड़ लगाइए पर आपको चाहिए बाउंड्री, बड़े शॉट चाहिए। 1 या 2 रन से ज्यादा फायदा होगा नहीं और ये इनको पता है कि आप नो बॉल नहीं करते या वाइड नहीं करते, जीत बंगाल टाइगर्स की है। तो गले लग रहे हैं, खुशी मना रहे हैं, पर यहाँ पे ध्यान रखना है मोहन को इतना बढ़िया ओवर किया है। देखिए कैसे विकेटें गिरी हैं, 59 पे 4, फिर 74 पे 5, फिर 74 पे 6, एक वक्त हैट्रिक पे थे मोहन, तो लगातार दबाव डाला है। 64 पे 2 एक अच्छी स्थिति में थे चेन्नई राइनोस।
जी बिल्कुल सही कहा अजय आपने, पेनल्टीमेट गेंद और ये कोशिश करी उसको ड्राइव करने की। पर अजय एक और बात मैं कहना चाहूंगा कि साझेदारी की हम बात कर रहे थे, मध्य क्रम का जो एक रोल, जो एफिशिएंसी होती है, वो T20 में आपको लगता है कि कितना बड़ा रोल निभा सकती है? क्या वो उतना ही बड़ा रोल T10 में भी निभा सकती है?
जी हाँ बिल्कुल, खासकर अगर आपको अच्छा स्टार्ट नहीं मिलता तो बहुत जरूरी है कि जो मध्य क्रम है, जो टॉप ऑर्डर बैट्समैन अपना रोल निभाए। पर यहाँ पे प्रेशर इसलिए बढ़ा है कि लगातार विकेट खोए हैं, लगातार आप विकेट खोएंगे दबाव बढ़ता ही जाएगा। एक गेंद शेष, और ये ध्यान होगा मोहन का कि नो बॉल या वाइड ना हो और यहाँ पे जीत मिलती हुई बंगाल टाइगर्स के लिए। एक शानदार शुरुआत इस सीजन, 13 रनों से मुकाबला जीत लिया है और वहां पे देखिए सब खिलाड़ी अंदर आते हुए। बोनी कपूर जो कि को-ओनर हैं वो भी बहुत खुश होंगे क्योंकि कई साल हमने देखा है ये टीम को शुरुआत अच्छी नहीं मिली बंगाल टाइगर्स को, पर इस सीजन जो लीग फेज है 2 मुकाबले खेले और पहला मुकाबला वो जीत चुके हैं।
Well, it's a memorable victory for the Bengal team. They did not start off on a very good note in the first innings, but definitely they have salvaged the situation and come up with a memorable victory for themselves, and that definitely has upped their confidence. Time for the Chennai team to go back to the drawing board and figure out what are the chinks in their armor, what are the areas that they need to strategize upon, and what can the captain do to make his team more entertaining off the screen and on the field.
जी हाँ बिल्कुल, और जो गलतियां उसको सुधारेंगे तो बेहतर रहेगा। और या अगर आप देखें ये थी अब अंतिम गेंद जिससे जीत मिली, कट करने का प्रयास किया, फिर से चूके। और नए बैट्समैन के इतना आसान नहीं है, जो सेट बैट्समैन है वो फिर भी सही तरह से कनेक्ट कर सकता है, पर नया बैट्समैन अब आए हैं और ये देखिए जीत का इजहार होता हुआ। सैंडी, मैंटी, इंद्रशीष, मोहन सब ने एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले किया है गेंद के साथ, बल्ले के साथ यूसुफ ने शानदार कार्य किया। तो कुल मिला के बंगाल टाइगर्स के लिए एक बेहतरीन शुरुआत इस सीजन।
यूसुफ की पारी थी अजय जिसने सारा डिफरेंस क्रिएट किया। ऐसा नहीं है कि चेन्नई ने रॉ डील्स नहीं सही आज, पर एक ऐसा बल्लेबाज उभर के आया जिसने आज उसकी टीम को इस मुकाम तक पहुंचाया। तो जैसा हम कह रहे हैं कि चेन्नई राइनोस कोई भी खिलाड़ी इंपैक्टफुल इनिंग्स खेलने में आज नाकामयाब रहा। मोहन ने 3 विकेटें ली और सैंडी ने 2 और डेबू उनका साथ देते हुए, पर ओवरऑल a very memorable and potent performance by the Bengal team with the bat as well as the ball.
Yeah, bowlers did a terrific job. Mohan was really the shining star with the ball, picking up 3 wickets, 2 wickets for Sandy, 1 for Devu. Even early on, Matty did a terrific job. Did pick up a wicket, but just see that economy is 7.50. So overall, a good bowling performance by the Bengal Tigers. The last over, Mohan bowling was very impressive in the last over of the innings.
All right, so the Bengal Tigers, of course, winning the toss and notching up a score of 91. And the Chennai Rhinos had their tasks cut out until their wickets fell like dominoes. But nevertheless, the first match of the CCL T10 Blast powered by Bharti Cement, and Chennai goes back packing and the Bengal Tigers emerge victorious.
We'll take a short break and come back very quickly.
All right, the 7th season of the CCL T10 Blast powered by Bharti Cement, and the Bengal Tigers have registered their win. They had their task cut out, notching up a score of 91 at the loss of 2 wickets. Yusuf was the man who came to the rescue. Chennai Rhinos were not good enough to chase that target and lost the match by 13 runs. Let's go across to Raman Manoj for the presentation now.
Right then, ladies and gentlemen, it's presentation time for the CCL T10 Blast powered by Bharti Cement. Mobile partners Carbon Smart in association with Big C. And of course, first and foremost, time to introduce the presentation party for this fantastic match that we saw, where the Bengal Tigers prevailed in the end by 13 runs, beating the Chennai Rhinos. In the presentation party, we have Mr. Bonnie Kapoor, the Bengal Tigers team owner, who would be a very, very delighted man today. Of course, also we have Mr. Ravindra Reddy, who is the marketing director from Bharti Cement. Pleasure to have you here with us. We also have Mr. Satish Kaushik from Kuber, of course, and a man who's very well known to have worn multiple hats of actor, director, producer. Mr. Vinay Malu from Kuber also here. We have the co-owner of the Bengal Tigers team, Mr. Racha, as well. Welcome aboard, sir. Mr. Ankit Jain from Kuber here as well. And also a very warm welcome to Mr. Divya Narayan from Carbon Mobile. Okay, of course, pleasure to have these very esteemed people in the presentation party. First and foremost, let's talk about the Carbon Kamal catch taken in the match, and that was taken by Indrashish. And I'm going to request Mr. Divya Narayan to kindly do the honors and present the Carbon Ford to Indrashish from the Bengal Tigers, taking the Carbon Kamal catch. Now, there were some notable performances that came through from the Bengal Tigers in this T10 contest. There was a 3-wicket haul for just 8 runs from Mohanan that really did put the Bengal Tigers in a very strong position. But the man who set up that target of 92 with a fantastic 65 unbeaten, the man of the match, ladies and gentlemen, is Yusuf. And I'd request Mr. Bonnie Kapoor along with Mr. Ravindra Reddy to present the man of the match trophy to none other than Yusuf for that very attacking 65 not out. Many congratulations, Yusuf. And that's all that we have from the presentation area. A big thank you to our dignitaries.
All right, the next cracker of a game is going to be between Kerala Strikers and the Karnataka Bulldozers. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with live action.